Black Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Ducks.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, Cyclones got two deep men to receive this kickoff. It's going to come from number 8. We're back here, Logan Gaspar, deep to receive Antonio Hopkins and Andre Evans. Gaspar's here's the run-up and the kick. He's got it teed up. It's going to be an onside kick, and Woodruff is going to recover it on a beautifully executed onside kick. Number 45 for the Cyclones was there, and he got blocked off, and therefore they were able to recover the kick. That's Gabe Hope, who was wearing that number 45 tonight. And so, as a result of that, Woodruff takes it over 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 49-yard line.
It looked like Radford was trying to come up and get it, and by the time he hit the ball, he got knocked down by one of the Wolverines and just kind of left a clear path for the Wolverines to recover. But you're right, Clint, pretty well executed onside kick.
9:27 to go in the first quarter. Wolverines have it for a second time against the Cyclones. Stole the possession. Takes a shotgun step. It's going to be a double throw. He throws it back across the middle, and the ball was almost intercepted by Shadim McCullough, and then Zeke Evans had a chance as well. Quarterback handed it off to his running back, number 24. He rolled to his right, and as he rolled to his right, Easton Birch threw it downfield. His intended receiver was Anthony Graybill, but he got hit as he threw it. Ball falls incomplete.
I'm going to tell you something. He didn't have the arm strength to get to that receiver because that ball was 10 yards short.
Second down and 10. Hands it off to his right. Throws a wide receiver screen. Cyclones missed a tackle. He gets over the 40-yard line, down inside to the 35-yard line. We got a holding on Woodruff. We'll back him up 10 yards.
Tell you what, that Cyclones had 3 or 4 opportunities to tackle him back there behind the line of scrimmage and couldn't get it done.
10-yard penalty. Got a gain of 14, maybe 15 on the play, but the penalty came 7 yards into the play, so they'll back him up 10 yards from the spot. Be second down at 13. Cyclones got to make some stops there. Got to get him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 13.
7-0 Woodruff. Second down and 13, moving left to right. Cyclones going to try to bring pressure. They didn't jump off sides. Everybody looks to the left side, to their sideline. Woodruff does to get the play call. Cyclone's going to bring some more pressure, it looks like here. They're coming. Here comes Kyan Kennedy up the middle. Woodruff has a good stop. Terry Radford gives a block, and the ball is thrown incomplete, but there is a flag thrown by the line judge on this side. I believe it's going to be a legal formation, Jimbo.
That's what it looks like. I didn't count them, but usually that's one of the possibilities from the line judge.
Cyclones were not offside, so they weren't lined up offsides. Pre-snap penalty in
receiver downfield.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Pre-snap penalty for the Cyclones would have canceled that in high school ranks. You don't get a free play.
No free play.
All right, second penalty for Woodruff tonight. They got the ball spotted in the wrong place. The umpire's got it spotted at the 50-yard line. They need to back it up.
Yeah, you can't have 3rd and 10.
Well, they got a penalty on that play.
Well,
how
did the line of scrimmage could not have changed?
Could not have moved forward. The only thing it could do is gone backwards. There's a penalty in it, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that white-haired guy down there, he's struggling. It's early.
Struggling today, ain't he?
How do you can't gain 3 yards on an incomplete pass?
Trey, come on, Trey, get it right now. Why is the ball? I don't understand. How did he gain 3 yards on an incomplete pass and a 5-yard penalty?
Yeah,
8:47 seconds. 8:47 to go.
It
in the
was
first.
2nd and 13, incomplete pass. Should make it 3rd and 13. I didn't think you could reward the offense 3 yards for a incomplete pass and a legal man downfield, even though you decline it. Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Now they've given them too much yardage.
That's
now they're
okay.
taking 5 off.
That's all right.
Look at the Woodruff coach. The Woodruff coach is telling them where it should be.
Holy moly.
It should be on the 47s, where it should be.
That's what their coach
Did
is saying.
Cyclones decline that penalty on second down? So it should be 3rd down, shouldn't it?
I mean, he's right. It's third down, and it should be on the 47. Come on, dudes, figure it out.
It's third down. They decline the penalty. It's an eligible man downfield. Why would you decline it, though? It's a loss of down anyway, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah. Or it used to be.
No, I don't think it's a loss of down.
I thought it was.
47-yard line.
Goodness gracious. So the ball's at the 45-yard line where they're going to put it in play of Woodruff. They got to get to the Cyclone 40. So they got 15 yards, third down. Cyclones look like they're going to bring some pressure. Locked up man-to-man on the outside press coverage. Shadim McCullough in a single high safety over top. Shotgun snap. Cyclones coming in. He's going to throw a swing pass. Guy's got some running room out in the flats. Antonio Hopkins going to get there, but not before he gets the first down. So he needed 15. He got 16 on the play. That picks up enough for a first down. He hit number 4 out there again, and that was a 17-yard pickup. So that gives him 82 for the game so far. Woodruff is 3 for 5 passing for 82 yards.
He just bulldozed his way to about 6 yards, 7 yards.
Sean Clark, number 19 on the carry, gained 6 on the play.
Clark on the number 19. Clark carried the football. He gained 6 on the play. Brings up second down and 4. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back over the left side. He's got all kind of running rooms. He's get to the 25-yard line, to the 24, maybe 23, where they'll put it in play. It's a gain of 7 and another first down for the Wolverines. 5th play of this drive. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off. Birch does to his running back. Birch gets to the 20-yard line, to the 19. He gained 4. Brings up second down and 6.
You know, it's early right now, but boy, their line's controlling the.
And no doubt about it.
Tucker in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left side. H-back on the left side as well. Cyclones blitz this time. Andre Evans hits the running back Birch in the backfield along with Antonio T. Hopkins. And I believe that's Trajan P. gets up off the bottom of that pile as well. Loss of 3 brings up third down and 9. Being third down and long has not hurt Wolverines so far tonight.
Big play for the Cyclone defense. I believe it's 4-down territory regardless of what happens here. I don't think they're going to try to kick a field goal.
Ball's at the 24-yard line of the Cyclones. Moving left to right, Woodruff is. They stole this possession after an onside kick after a 65-yard touchdown pass from Tucker to his running back, number 4,
Woodruff.
Nash. We'll take a break with him. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 7:09 to go, 7-0 Woodruff.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
15 yards. All right, we're back here. 7:09 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones down 7-0. Third down and 9. Ball's on the Cyclone 23. Woodruff has to get to the 14 for a first down. Moving left to right, wearing burgundy pants, white jerseys, burgundy numbers, and burgundy helmets. The Cyclones, blue pants, red jerseys, blue helmets, and blue numbers. Quarterback number 15 is a 5'10", 170-pound senior. He is in the shotgun. His running back to his left is Easton Birch, 5'10", 170-pound senior as well. They look very similar to each other. Birch has got a little bit stronger lower body. Cyclone defense is going to be locked up man-to-man on the outside. Single high safety with McCullough over top about 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. Cyclones bring the house. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man coming open on a skinny post. Good coverage out there, but the ball falls incomplete. Brings up fourth down and 9.
Hey, I'm going to give him a lot of credit for making the throw because the only person who was going to catch that football was his guy.
That's right.
He's 2 of 5 passing so far tonight. 1 65-yard touchdown pass. Or 3 of 5, passing tonight. With a 65-yard touchdown pass to DJ Nash. Tucker takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to the left. Cyclones give pressure. He's going to throw. He's got a man open at the 14-yard line. He runs out of bounds right at the stick. They're going to spot him inside the stick with forward progress. That's a first down. And the Cyclones, I don't know why they gave him so much yardage on 4th down and 9, Jeff.
No, it was, I mean, he probably, if he didn't step out, he probably could have turned around and ran for about 3 or 4 more yards.
Hands off up the middle to Birch. Birch going to drive the pile to the 9-yard line. One of my keys coming into the game was Cyclones had to run the ball and had to stop the run. They have not been successful doing either so much tonight. Of course, those short passes, Jeff, are really extensions of the run game.
That's really what they are. You're 100% right. A lot different than what we saw last week, guys.
Cyclone's going to jump off sides. Did he get back?
Yeah, he did.
Change the play. Coach Caldwell signals in his play, moves the running back from his right to his left. Cyclones 3-3-5 defense. They're coming in the middle this time, and Burt's got some running room up the middle. He's inside the 5-yard line down to about the 1-foot line. Ball's on the ground, and the Cyclones are on it, I believe, but I think the umpire says the field judge said he was down before he fumbled the football.
I'm telling you right now, the Cyclones are sleepwalking.
Yeah, they don't have any intensity.
They don't look like they're emotionally into this game. And I can tell you right now, if they don't get it together, these guys will run us right out of the county.
Woodruff just inside the 1-yard line, forced first down and goal with another first down. I got him for 5 so far in the first quarter. Hands it off to his running back, and he's over the left side for a touchdown. Woodruff takes the lead, 13-7, 5:39 to go in this one in the first quarter. 13-0 over the Cyclones. Cyclones just don't look like they're ready to play tonight, guys.
No.
It's pitiful. Tell you what, it's going to be a big series for the Cyclones offensively.
Number 14, T.J. Morris is the holder. The kicker is number 8, Logan Gaspar. Waiting on the snap. Got a good snap. Holds down, kicks up, and it is good. So it's 14-0, 5:39 to go in this one. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones down.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at TrueVista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium, 5:39 to go in the first. Cyclones down 14-0, not what I expected here at the start of this ball game. But Jeff, you said as we went to the last break, Cyclones look like they're just sleepwalking. They don't have any emotion. There's no fire out there on the field for the Cyclones. Offensively, they've had run 3 plays and punted, and then defensively, they're just getting pushed around.
Yeah, they are, and this is a huge series for the as much as it is for the defense, it is for the offense. But big series that coming for the Cyclones.
Here's the run-up and Gaspar's kicks. A high end over end kick is going to be taken by one of the deep men for the Cyclones. That's Andre Evans. Andre's got some running on the 30-yard line, 35-yard line, still on his feet, 40-yard line. He's going to drive the pile to about the 41-yard line where they'll put it in play. 1st and 10. They'll spot it at the 40. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 with 5:30 to go in the first, looking to try to answer some of these points that have been so far unanswered by Woodruff. 14 unanswered points got the Cyclones in a hole.
Yeah, can't get all 14 back on one drive, but we certainly need to get 7.
Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, got 3 receivers to the left side, balls on the right hash, moving right to left, takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to McCullough, and McCullough hands it to McCullough. McCullough gets to the inside, bounces back across the line of scrimmage to the right, started left, came back to right, and it was a good fake by Trooper, faked me out. McCullough got over the 50-yard line to the 48, so he gained 12. That brings up a Cyclone first down, the first of the first quarter.
A little bit like that Wake Forest mesh offense right there, Clint.
It sure did, didn't it? 5:20, Cyclones moving right to left. Clint Davis, Jim Fuller, Jeff Kerr calling this game for you. Thursday night football in Chester County. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. This time McCullough's getting over the 45-yard line, down to about the 44, a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
I would be in favor of a nice little long drive, kind of help the defense out a little bit. They were on the field a lot for that first quarter, in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Absolutely. McCullough now has 4 carries for 17 yards so far in this one. Wind picking up on the field. Trooper Floyd waiting on the shotgun. It's at the Cyclones' back right now, the wind. He's rolling to his left, looking downfield. He's got to throw it away.
Okay.
And going to live to play another day. That ball got into the stands.
Good decision by Trooper there. He's trying to square up and square his shoulders. There was just no way he was going to be able to plant his feet, because if he'd have planted his feet, they'd have planted him in the ground.
Oh, absolutely. Good throw by Trooper. Live to play another day. 3rd down and 5. 3rd down was a long 5. If Jack's got it up there, he's giving us a benefit of the doubt. Cyclones have it 3rd down and 6. I'm going to call it 4:42 to go. They got 1 first down on this drive. They need to get another one here. You got to stay on the field on 3rd down, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. Cyclones have, this is a big down, big series, but big down in the series.
Ball's on the right hash. 2 receivers to the left side. Andre Evans in the slot, stepping back away from the tackle a little bit. It's going to be a pitch. Toss sweep to McCullough. McCullough's got 1 man to make miss. He's at the 40-yard line. I think he's got the first down. He had to get to the 42, and I believe he did.
I'll tell you what, that was also Dean there, because he got a nice little stiff arm coming around the corner and pushing that guy off to give him that extra yard.
2nd first down for the Cyclones here.
What are we doing here? What part?
Checking it out to see if it's first down.
He had to get to the 43. He got to the 42, I thought. Oh, they're going to measure. Oh, he got this by football.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here's your first prediction of the night. By how much, Clint?
He had to get to the he had to get to the 30. Excuse me, I said 44 early. He had to get to the 38. That ball's about a football in front of the 38.
Okay.
Chains came across
the field. If he doesn't have it, I'll be shocked.
Mike Listy bringing the chains on.
We gave Trey a hard time at church last night. He said they broke the chains last week.
Who was that with Mike Listy carrying that stick? I don't know who that is. I can't see that guy.
How could you not see that?
I told you from up here it was a football. It ended up being 2 footballs.
How could you not see that from there?
Come on, man.
That must be that. You know what it is? You know what that is? It's that white-haired guy.
Oh.
You can't trust people with white hair.
I mean, I know I got a vantage point, but come on. He had to get to the 38-yard line. He is. I mean, all he do is the hash is 5 yards from the ball. Just look at the hash.
Figure it out, guys. Come on.
Floyd in the shotgun formation. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to run the counter play to McCullough. McCullough's going to get over the 35-yard line down to about the 31. So that's a gain of 6. And I like the way this drive's shaping up here, Jeff.
Yeah, I do too. It's Cyclones are responding. We got to score. I mean, we have to score a touchdown here, guys. Even if we can't go down here and drive and stall out and not score, we've got to score a touchdown here, because we have not shown the ability to stop them yet.
Cyclones down 14-0, 3:45 to go in the first. You're just tuning in. They got 3 receivers to the wide side of the field, which is the right side, in a diamond formation. Hands it off to McCullough up the middle. McCullough picks his way through the offensive line. He gets inside the 25 to the 24. He's still driving the pile. Trooper Floyd's in there pushing along with big Trevante Weldon. They get him down to the 21. They got him 4 yards after the push.
Antonio's coming in now.
A big push in the 21-yard line. First down.
39 yards now for McCullough.
Antonio give you a different look.
I wouldn't mind seeing a swing pass to Antonio
I
here.
wouldn't either, because he's going to give you a little bit more speed on the outside.
Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper does. Hands it off to to Antonio over the left side. He's at the 15-yard line, 10. He's going to get down inside the 10 to the 7, where that's enough for a Cyclone first down and a gain of 14.
Yeah.
He a little bit of thunder and lightning there.
Last week we saw Trooper carry the ball a couple times into the end zone on some quarterback runs, Jim, but I know you weren't here. Wouldn't be surprised to see that here.
Hopkins stays in the game. Shotgun snap. Hands it off to Hopkins. He gets hit in the backfield this time, though. He loses 2.
All right, it's time to find number 5.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming here. 2:40 to go in the first. Cyclones down 14-0, but they're knocking on the door. They have it 2nd down and goal from the 10. Had it 1st and goal from the 7. Hopkins lost 3 yards on that play. I wouldn't mind seeing them roll Trooper out here, get Kyan Kennedy on a little out route, maybe a deep corner, Jeff. Wind's at your back.
roll right, and Cayenne find his way on the left side of the end zone. Long pass across the body, but he can make it.
Shotgun snap, hands it off to Antonio Hopkins. He got a good block up the middle. There's Gabe Hope in there at the H-back position, who gave him a
flag on the play. Clint, we got a flag on the other side, guys.
And an isolation play.
Got a flag on the 13-yard line. I think it's going to be against the Cyclones.
So it's 14-0. Cyclones. What's the penalty? Sideline warning, I believe.
Oh, okay. Maybe so.
Oh, so it's on the defense. They did something. They pushed the guy into another guy, or maybe a block. I don't know. I don't know what that call was.
I don't know what that is.
Austin out on the field to try the extra point. I have no idea what that official just signaled. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. So it is 14-7 with 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones just struck for the first time. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclone football on WRBK.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including Buy Here, Pay Here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
All right, we're back here. Cyclones just struck 14-7 now, 2:10 to go in the first. There was a penalty on that touchdown play, which was a run by Antonio Hopkins over the left side of the line, and he got in on a 10-yard run. There was a penalty marker on the field. Then the official comes forward and does some kind of gesture like it's against Woodruff, some kind of pass interference type gesture or whatever, but it was a run play, and then they're not marking anything off on the kickoff or the extra point. So it must have had to have been a sideline warning.
I don't know what it was.
It had to have been something. They didn't mark anything off.
Maybe he was saying like his belt was not tight.
He's checking the back of his pants.
Here's a run up at the kick. The Austin Allen kick. It's being taken by one of the deep men at the 18-yard line. That's Nash. Nash getting over the left side. Cyclones are there. He runs hard through many Cyclone tacklers. They got to get him to the ground. They can't take that guy down. He's still on his feet, still driving the pile. They hit him at the 40-yard line. He drove the pile on to the 45-yard line. Now we got Cyclones wrestling around with other Woodruff players. We got flags on the field and everything else. At some point you got to blow the whistle when the play stopped, Jimbo.
I agree 100%.
You set these guys up for this kind of stuff.
And they're going to get hurt. Somebody's going to wind up getting the ankle turned or stepped on.
Personal foul, Chester.
Personal foul on the Cyclones. Must have been unnecessary roughness afterwards. No, it was two guys on the ground, so it must have been a Cyclone player did something unnecessarily. But that happened after the guy was stopped at the 40, and then everybody started pushing the doggone pile.
So Woodruff's going to have they're going to have it about 1st and 10 on our 33, somewhere around that neighborhood.
Coach Floyd's having a conversation
41.
with the official. Oh, now we're barking it back off. Oh, wrong one. Oh, my gosh.
This guy with white hair, I'm telling you can't trust him.
Thursday night, they didn't go down there and pulled out the bottom of the rungs now.
They must did a Skeeza game.
Plus 31-yard line, 1:49 to go in the first quarter. That penalty hurt Chester. Of course, they had him stopped. I don't know why they didn't blow the whistle. I mean, I hate to say that. They need to blow the whistle on that, in my opinion. Woodruff has it 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 31-yard line.
Jeez, what field position?
Penalty was on Jalen Moss for the Cyclones. Coach Floyd wanted to know what's going on here with him. Tucker in the shotgun formation, looks to the sideline to get his play. He's got three receivers to his right side. Now he moves his tight end off the line and puts him in the H-back position. Takes a shotgun snap, drops back to pass. Cyclones give pressure. He throws across the middle. He's got a man up there. Good catch. He goes up. Ball's on the ground, and now the official says he's down. Shadeem McCullough picks it up, but the official said he was down. He got to the 10-yard line, so he picked up 21 yards in a first down.
I'm going to tell you something. This kid can throw it. But you give him that kind of time, he's going to really. But that was as good a throw as that was. That was a better catch.
It was dead on the money.
Got to get pressure on this guy, man. We got to get him out. We got to get him. He's going to sit back in the pocket. He's going to do that all night long.
Second down, hands it off to Birch up the middle. Birch gets in the hole. Cyclones hit him. He's still driving his feet. He's going to get to the 6-yard line.
He still picked up 4 yards.
Picked up 4 on the Cyclones. Trajan P. picked him. Trajan P. and Maurice Feaster made the stop for the Cyclones. Tight end number 42 goes off the field. That's Donald Stubbs, the H-back. They bring a more traditional tight end onto the field. He's going to line up on the left side of the formation. Cyclones look like they're going to bring pressure. Number 7 in at the tight end position. That's Ty Ellis. Moves the running back from his right side to his left, now back to the right side. Tucker waiting on the snap. He gets a high snap. He's going to roll to his right. Cyclones give chase. He's got a man open in the end zone, touchdown. 7-yard touchdown pass from Tucker to number 2 who made the catch. That's Nemo Cochran, one of the senior captains. So it is now 20-7 with 49 seconds to go in the first.
Well,
Woodruff now has 127 yards passing. Here's the snap, kicks up, and it is good. So it is 21-7, 49 seconds left in the first. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
All right, back here, 49 seconds to go in the first. 21-7 lead by Woodruff here. On the kick is number 8, their kicker, Logan Gaspar. I'll have his name memorized by the middle of the second quarter, the way this is going. Here's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken by one of the up men. That's Antonio Hopkins at the 20-yard line. 25-yard line, switches the ball from the right hand to the left hand. He's going to get to the 30-yard line up to about the 33 where they spot him. Cyclones will take it over first and 10 at the 33-yard line. Moving right to left. Now down 14 again after having scored on the previous drive to cut the lead to 7. On a 10-yard run by Antonio Hopkins. Trooper Floyd's in the game. He's got a tight guy, a tight split, kind of a tight end, and that's Tyler Williams. He hands it off to McCullough over the left side, over the right side, though. McCullough gets 2 yards, and that's enough to make it second down and 8 for the Cyclones here. Tackled by one of the interior linemen for the Wolverines, along with number 19, Keyshawn Clark. Cyclones get their play call from Coach Floyd. Moving right to left. That's going to be. I don't think they'll run another play before the end of the first quarter.
I think I'd let the clock run down.
Down 21-7. 3 seconds left, 2-1. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take a break and we'll be back. This is Cyclone football on WRBK. 21-7 Woodruff over the Cyclones.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Man. Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
All right, back here in Chester, 28 points scored in the first quarter between both teams. Unfortunately, Jimbo, 21 of those were from Woodruff Wolverines, and they've done it through the air, done a little bit through the ground, and let's be honest, they've just dominated the Cyclones on both sides of the football. Cyclones did respond on that last drive they had with a touchdown. They're going to do it again right here, guys, because we have shown no ability to stop them.
Yeah, Woodruff's got 28 yards rushing and 127 yards passing in the first quarter. Trooper Floyd's in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, is going to run the option to the right side. McCullough's trying to make a couple men miss, 35-yard line. He's still going to get maybe to the 40. He gained 4 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 3, maybe 4 for the Cyclones.
Clint, I'm with you. I think at this point in time we've got to try to get Hopkins involved a little bit. You know, he ran the ball a little bit, but I think like a swing pass, like you said, to kind of give him an opportunity to make some play in the open field.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, we've only thrown the ball twice tonight. Troopers 0 for 2. One was a deep fly pattern. I believe it was to Reggie, but it fell incomplete, and then one he threw away. So we'll see what the Cyclones are able to dial up here going into the win now. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to fake the handoff or fake the throw to Antonio. He hits Antonio, releases down the field. 45-yard line, 50, 45-40. He's on his feet toward 35-30. Still on his feet, 25-20, 15-10-5. Touchdown Cyclones. Trooper Floyd made that, and Antonio Hopkins it was like a give and go in basketball.
He did. He drew the defensive player into him and lobbed it over, just perfectly lobbed it over his head. Great. What was that, Clint, about
56 yards.
56 yards.
That was nice.
Big play, touchdown Cyclones on 3rd down and 3 to start the second quarter.
It wasn't a swing pass, Clint, but it was close.
Well, that's what it was intended to be. But it was Austin kicks it, pulls it left, it hits the left upright, falls incomplete, falls down to the ground, so the kick was no good. So it is 21-13. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
I know we're back here at Cyclone Stadium. Austin Allen missed that extra point. He is the reigning Special Teams Player of the Week for the Herald, but he in 3A, but he missed that extra point on the left upright, but that's okay. He's a sophomore. He's going to get better and better. Here's the run-up and the kick. DJ Stevenson's holding the ball for him. He's going to kick it left. It's going to be taken by Nash at the 20-yard line, 25-30. He's got some running room over there on the outside, but the Cyclones going to close it down fast, get him to the ground at the 36-yard line. So this is the first time that Woodruff has started inside their own territory outside of the opening possession.
You know what I'd like to know? I'd like to know what our opponent's average starting field position is following a kickoff that's not returned for a touchdown.
On all games.
I bet it's 40
plus. 40.
Ball's on the 38-yard line. Woodruff moving right to left. Cyclone defense on the field. 3-3-5 stack defense. McCullough in a single high safety. A little bit of cushion given by the defensive backs here to the wideouts. Tucker getting a new play call. Signals a new play. Moves guys around with the hand on top of his hat. Now he sends a man in motion from left to right and sends his runner back out of the backfield. Cyclone's going to bring a jailhouse blitz. It's going to be thrown up, intercepted by the Cyclones, and that's who is that? Number 16, Antonio Hopkins. T-Hop, have yourself a ball game.
T-Hop.
Yeah, not a good decision by the Wolverine quarterback there. There's probably been a couple guys that could have picked that off, honestly. But a big momentum changer, guys, right here. The Cyclones have to capitalize right here and get score, because I think we're in for a very, very high scoring game.
Cyclones need to put points on the board right here. T-Hop came up with a big-time interception. A jailhouse blitz was coming in, and the quarterback just threw it up. Man-to-man coverage, and T-Hop was in the place. Trooper Ford takes a shot, goes snap, hands it off to McCullough. He starts left, cuts back right, now he goes back left. 50-yard line, still on his feet, 45-yard line. He's dragging the pile to about the 42-yard line, maybe 41. He gained 14 and a Cyclone first down.
Nice run by Shadim right there.
He's up to 58 yards so far tonight on 10 runs. Second play of this drive, Cyclones moving left to right, trying to capitalize on a turnover. Down 21-13 to the Wolverines here in the opening game of region play. On a Thursday night, Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to McCullough, hands it off to Evans on the right side. Evans on the left side, he's on down the field. He's going to get inside the 25.
Looks like about the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. Andre Evans runs. He gained 15 on the play.
Nice play call there. Little misdirection, gets a little speed on the outside. One thing I don't think they have that we have is they just don't have the speed on the outside that we have.
Reggie Heath Jr., about time to go up top to Reggie. Into the wind here, but 10-20 to go. I'd like to see Coach Floyd take a shot. Reggie's got man-to-man coverage out here. So far, he's had it several different times to the defensive back. We'll see what he does. Andre Evans in the slot. Takes a shotgun snap. Hands it off to McCullough up the middle. 15-yard line. Got a big hole. He gets to about the 11. That's 10 yards and a first down, I believe, Jeff.
Yeah, it is a first down. And the Cyclones should be able to get another first down on this series if they get it inside the 2.
They marked him short.
Well, apparently so.
Yeah, that's a first down. Then they move into Lifsey. No, there's Don. Look at Donnie. Donnie's saying move, guys. That's what I talk. That's why I like my auditor, county auditor. He knows how to count. At least I hope he does. Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He fakes the handoff to McCullough. McCullough gets nothing. He gets to the 10-yard line. Maybe gained 1 on the play. Man, he's good at that fake.
I think he might have lost a yard on that one.
I thought he got to the 10. They mark him on forward progress.
Sean Clark with the stop for Wolverines.
No, they marked him back to the 11th line of scrimmage. Cyclones have a second down and 10. 9:58 to go in the second. Down 21-13. Trying to capitalize on an Antonio Hopkins interception.
Might look at a little slant right here to number 2.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, pulling on the right side. That's McCullough. McCullough's at the 5-yard line. He's going to drill his way down inside the 5 to about the 3. It's going to be a little short, but he got 9 on the play. A little short of the first down.
All right, Cyclones got to be a little bit careful down here. A little extracurricular activity after the play. Guys just got to get up and get in the huddle and go to the next play.
Shut.
McCullough has 77 yards of rushing so far. 5th play of this drive coming up. 3rd down and 1. Ball's at the 3-yard line. 9:31 to go in the second if you're just tuning in here on WRBK or one of our affiliates. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. It's a high snap from Jeremiah, but he hands it off to his running back, McCullough. McCullough fights his way over the right side of the offensive line. It is a touchdown for the Cyclones. Getting up off the bottom of the pile from a good block over there is C.J. McCree, but that line will open up. C.J. opened up a hole in the guard position along with Jeremiah Land over there on the right side. Excuse me. Jeremiah Gladden and Jordan Land open up that hole. McCullough walks into the end zone.
They're going to try to get those 2 points back here.
9:16 to go. Cyclones just pulled within 2 points.
What would you do, Jeff?
I think I'd go for 2. I mean, typically they don't try to chase points in the second quarter, but I don't think it's a bad thing if you go for 2 right here.
Got a timeout on the field here, trying to get the personnel right. We'll hold it right here. 21-19, 9:16 to go in the second quarter. Cyclones just pulled within 2 points after an Antonio Hopkins touchdown. Got to be thankful to capitalize off that.
Yeah, the last 2 drives, Cyclones have settled in a little bit offensively. Now moving the football effectively. I think they're going to I still think Woodruff's going to score some more points in this. I think it's going to be a shootout before this thing's over with, guys. I think it's the way this game is being set up right now. The quarterback has made some really good decisions. throughout the night. He just made a bad decision on that last play, and we took advantage of it. So good for Antonio Hopkins, good for the Cyclones. Cyclones can get here and get in the end zone and tie it up. It's a whole new game then.
So far tonight, Shadeem McCullough, with 9:16 to go in the second, has 13 rushes for 77 yards. Trooper Floyd is 1 of 3 passing for 56 yards and a touchdown to Antonio Hopkins.
What would you call here?
2 points.
I'd call it the best 2-point play right
Whatever you got, man. With the best 2-point play, whatever you got. I'll tell you what I like. I like a little, I tell you what, a little toss sweep to Shadeem and give him the opportunity to tuck it and run or chunk it.
Shotgun snap, hands it to face the handoff. It's going to be Jaquan Carter, touchdown. No, it's Jaquan Carter over the left side. He came in the game on a zone read. He faked the handoff, Shadeem to the right, took it over the left. 2-point conversion's good. Cyclones tied up. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Cyclone football on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quacked Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quacked Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, Austin Allen's kick's going to be taken and kind of muffed by the deep man Nash. He's going to get to the 25-yard line up to the 30 where the Cyclones take him down. Host of Cyclones get up off the bottom of that pile. Looks like Trajan P. And number 8, Dorian Baxley, comes off the field.
Number 4 is on the field for the Wolverines.
Number 4 on the field, that's DJ Nash, and that's a big loss if he can't come back. He's got three catches for 92 yards and a touchdown for Woodruff so far tonight. I don't know if y'all have noticed. I've been keeping the stats. I mean, I'm
he wasn't here last week. You're next level,
baby. I got it going on right now, man. It took me a little minute to get the podcast started. I forgot again, and we got some people who will chew me out if I don't have that up.
You are next level now.
First couple plays of the game, I couldn't get it.
What did you do, Jeff?
You are a legend in your own mind, though.
Well, that is. Now, I'm not going to argue that point.
He's got all the sophisticated stats up there, and he's got his A game. He's getting better. You kind of hope as the years go on you get better, and he's gotten better every year.
Well, we've worked with him, and we've made him that way. We've pushed him to a different level.
Bill said he's going to keep him around another week.
Yeah, I'll go. Thanks, Bill. Thanks. It gets my vote.
Bill's going to quit keeping me around. He's going to kick me off the radio if I don't start bringing him some food. We can talk about eating.
We need to take Bill on a road trip with
Amen.
us.
Well, then
next week, the Union.
Who's going to run the radio, though?
I know. Is it Union next week?
Yeah.
I'm missing the Dario.
Yes, sir. You missing the Dario.
I'll hopefully have better things going on.
Well, I mean, I was going to say the Dario or a grandbaby. Come on.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm excited about holding the grandbaby.
After I laid in the bed and snuggled with a 2-year-old who was sick all day, that's what you want right there. Ain't nothing better than that, baby. Tucker takes a shotgun snap. We get back to play here. Hands it off to Burch. Burch got some running room. He got a blocker out on the left side. Andre Evans makes a stop for the Cyclones, but not before he gains.
He had a hole over there. 8-2 to my right over here could have run through.
Second down. The Cyclones going to get Burch in the backfield this time. Loss of 2 on the play. Austin.
Looks like they're going to take him back about a yard, Clint, but still third and short. Important down here for the Cyclones.
Kyan Kennedy made the stop in the backfield. Coach Caldwell dialing up his defense. He's going to be aggressive. We know that. 3rd down and 2. Tucker's in the shotgun. Sends 3 receivers to the right side of the formation, tight end on the left.
Well, they're playing off big time.
Cyclones give us some cushion to these fast receivers here. McCullough cheats over from his safety position. Andre Evans steps back because there's nobody on the left side. Clunker takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen. His receiver. Cyclones missed a tackle, but McCullough's there to clean it up after he gets about 6 yards.
Got a flag over there.
Flag on the play.
Got a flag. I think we're going to have a holding call on the Wolverines, Clint. I think that's what we're going to have. Let's see.
I hope you're correct.
Holding. Number be 1 or 4. He threw the ball out there to his receiver, number 2, on a wide receiver screen. Legal procedure, a formation issue. Back him up. We'll play it. So it's going to be a formation issue, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7 instead of 1st down and 10.
Okay.
Whoa, buddy. It's not a spot foul. That's a line of scrimmage.
I don't think it's 1st down. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 7. What are we doing?
Whoa.
I'm going to tell you something. You cannot trust people with white hair. I'm sorry. These guys are struggling tonight, big time. Where'd these guys come from?
I don't know, but, I didn't make a big deal out of it. But, when we had the ineligible man downfield, they cost the Cyclones 3 yards. It was supposed to be 3rd down and 8, and it was 3rd down and 5.
Even on the penalty that they had back early, they had that 3rd and whatever it was, and they had we declined the penalty, and then we moved them back 2 yards when we shouldn't have.
That's what I'm saying. It's just strange.
Now, I tell you what. I know I'm 8-2, but I promise you I could do better than that.
All right, 3rd down and 8 for the Wolverines. 8:03 to go in the second. We get back to play. 21-21. Coach Wolverines brings his offense on the field. Now he's sent some reserves in. He's got 3 receivers to the wide side, which is the left side, tight end on the right side of the formation. Tucker takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones give pressure. He's going to throw back across his body. That ball's going to be incomplete. And
love the play call. Great play call. Just didn't execute.
The offensive line didn't move. Did y'all notice that? The only person that left was the running back. That was impressive.
Very well. They didn't execute, but it was a great play call. But a great defense. Good for the Cyclones. I tell you, that ball bounced up a couple times. Could have been picked off.
4th down and on the punt.
All right, just play back. Just watch the ball get snapped. We don't need an offside, because if you get an offside here and we give them 5 more yards, they're going for it.
Got a good snap. Here's the kick. It's a high kick.
All right, just get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Andre Evans catches the ball at the 35-yard line.
All right, Cyclones have had 14 unanswered points, guys. Let's see if we can make it 21.
Make it 21, that's right.
32-yard punt by Gaspar there. Cyclones will set it up 1st and 10 after their first defensive stop of the night at their own 35.
Keep in mind, guys, that Wolverines do receive the second half kickoff, too.
7:52 to go in the second. 21-21. Let's see what the Cyclones can do.
I think you're going to see a lot of 31.
31's in the backfield with Trooper Floyd, 12. Floyd right now is 1 of 3 passing for 56 yards. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough's got some running room. He's at the 40-yard line. He gains 6, maybe 7.
We have not seen Trooper run the football tonight, which we did see last week. Wouldn't be surprised here at some point in time you see him run that same play there, but keep it running for a 1st down or get some significant yards.
2nd down and 7 for the Cyclones here. 2nd down and 3, He gains 7 on the play. Troopers in the shotgun. H-back Gabe Hope in the H-back position. Hands it off to McCullough. H-back opens up the hole on the isolation play. McCullough hits it hard, drives forward. He's going to get another 6, and that's a Cyclone 1st down.
Now, this is Cyclone football right here.
Cyclones have woken up since that down 14-0. Offense scored, and then the pick. It just seems like it's just changed the little bit of the momentum of this game thus far.
Ball's on the Cyclone 48-yard line. You're right, Jeff. 7 minutes to go in the second. Floyd in the shotgun. It will be 7 by the time he snaps it. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough's got some running room. Got a great block out there by C.J. McCree. He sticks his shoulder down into the linebacker, gets another, after the contact, he gets another 3 yards.
He's 7-8 yards downfield before he's even getting touched.
That's right.
Another 13-yard gain. Now he's at 103 so far in the ball game. Another Cyclone 1st down, the 8th of the half.
This might be a good time, Clint. We're running the football. I hate to kind of stop running the football. This might be a good time to play action, take a shot to Reggie.
Going into the wind, though. Wind's coming off the right from the hill down across the football field from the school area. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Hopkins over the left side. Hopkins got some running room. 35 30-yard line. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 34, 33, so he's going to gain 7. That's enough.
Yeah, it's hard. As much as I love to see us throw the football, it's really hard when we've been getting 6 and 7 yards a chunk.
Exactly.
I think you got to keep running it until they just stop you.
Absolutely. Coach Floyd has done something. He's recommitted to the run. He's widened the splits back. Remember the first part of the season, the offensive lineman had narrow splits for pass protection. Now he's widening them back out, giving his running back some room and open up some holes. Takes a shotgun snap. He hands it off to Hopkins in the backfield. Hopkins got the football, 30-yard line.
Oh, nice tackle, but a first down.
Gabe Hope, but he gets tackled in there by the number 40 for Woodruff. And that is going to be Logan McAbee, but it's enough for a Cyclone first down and a gain of 5.
Crosses the 30-yard line to the 28.
9 first downs at this point now for the Cyclones here in the first half. They got this thing moving at the moment. Timeout, Woodruff. We'll take it with them. 6:15 to go, 21-21.
Hey, Woodruff's defense is a little bit tired.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
I am Karen will tell you, I'm your phone a friend.
All right, we're back here at Cyclone Stadium, 6:15 to go in the second. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the Woodruff Wolverines 27-yard line. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Antonio, runs the pitch on the Antonio Hopkins on the outside, gets inside the 25 to the 23. I believe he got a good spot there, and I'll take it. Gain 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5.
Trooper Floyd brings his offensive line in for a huddle. Takes him out of the huddle. Jeremiah Gladden over the ball. Tight end on the left side of the formation. 2 tight ends. Hand off to Antonio Hopkins on the wide side. Hopkins gets chased down from behind, but he got the first down. He needed 5. He got 6.
Hopkins on the sweep around the left side.
35 yards rushing right now for Antonio T. Hopkins. It's enough for a Cyclone first down. 21-21. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter here. Cyclones got down in a hole 14-0 early, but they fought their way back and looking to take the lead here on this drive if they can do it after their first or their second consecutive defensive stop. 1 forced punt and 1 interception. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun step, hands it off to McCullough up the middle this time. McCullough's going to bowl his way forward to the 9-yard line. That's 9 yards in a first
He's
time.
7 yards in the line of scrimmage before he even gets touched.
He had his hand out in front of him pushing his lineman. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
2nd down and 2. Number 60, White, comes off the field. Jabril White, good to see him out. He's been in and out some this year. Good to see him on the field now. Jabril White, looking forward to him all season. Now we got him some playing action. Gabe Hope in the H-back formation here. He's going to run the isolation, but McCullough gets hit in the backfield, but he's going to drive forward. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line, down too close to the 7.
Should be a first down.
That should be enough for a Cyclone first down. It should be 1st and goal Cyclones with 4:57 to go in the second quarter.
He must be a hair short.
Well, if this, goodness gracious. That ball must have been back in his left knee when he went down.
Must have got the left foot mark and not the right foot mark.
Because it wasn't in his left arm. His left arm went down inside the stick, outside the sticks. Oh, they're going to measure.
Measure? They're going to measure it?
Measure. Don't measure.
So they brought the football to the sticks instead of bringing the sticks.
Well, they brought
you don't do that.
They brought the football to the linesman's spot. I can't see this. I can't make a judgment. I can't even see the football. Guys are standing in my way.
I think there's looks like
It's close.
And if it ain't
He's
close,
looking at it.
It's about a length.
whatever it is, it's third and
Third down and a length. Third down and a chain link.
I wonder if that's the chain link that broke last week.
Did they get the credit card out and check it? I wonder. Third down. Mark Huey said their credit card will be declined in Chester. Call Hap Morgan. He got the credit card machines. Third down and literally a length of a chain. 4:56 to go in the second. Cyclones 21-21. This makes me a little nervous because we've had problems with short yardage. I'd like to see it. We don't do it, and I know why they don't do it because they don't practice it, but I'd like to see Trooper under center, little quarterback sneak, change the downs over, and then runs the plays, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of that. I still don't understand that. You see it in the college game. Heck, you see it even in the pro game but
especially when you got to get a chain length. But we've been getting 3 to 4, 5, 6 yards per run, so I think we'll be able to pick this up.
If we can't get a first down in the next 2 downs, then we just don't deserve it.
That's right.
Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, takes a shotgun snap. He's going to call his own number. He's at the 5-yard line. He's still driving his feet. He's going to get down to the 1. So he needed to get a chain length, and he got 7. So that's enough for a Cyclone. First down, first and goal, Cyclones. Ball at the 1-yard line of the Wolverines. 21-21, 4:41 to go in the second. Cyclones trying to put points on the board and take the lead for the first time tonight.
Wolverines' defense been on the field a lot since the end of the first quarter.
They've been getting pounded, too, by this running game. Cyclones only thrown 3 passes here in the first half. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough, touchdown. He gets over the right side for a touchdown. They drive him back, but not before he gets to the touchdown stick, to the goal line, breaks the plane. It is 27-21 Cyclones with 4:21 to go in the second quarter.
McCullough, a storm in the end zone.
All right, 4:21 to go. McCullough over the right side for his second touchdown of the night. Both of them over the right side behind that big offensive line. Jeremiah Gladden at the center, Jordan Land at the guard, and C.J. McCree at the tackle. Running behind Gabe Hope as well at the H-back position. Here's the run kick. It's up, and it is good. So it is 28-21 with 4:21 to go in the second. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA. You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK Richburg, WMBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inner Ray.
All right, Austin Allen's kick was taken at the 20-yard line, returned back to the 35-yard line by number 2 for Woodruff, Nemo Cochran, who has a touchdown on the night. He's going to spot him at the 36, where Woodruff will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Cyclones 21 unanswered points. Big series here for the Wolverines. We got 4:12 to go in the first half. Wolverines will get the football to start the second half. This is a big offensive series for them. Their defense has been on the field, Clint, a lot, and they've been, like you said, they've been getting pounded in this quarter.
Tucker in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, going to roll to the right. Cyclones give pressure. That's Kyan Kennedy. He gives it out there. He throws it out in the flats. Ooh, that was dangerous. And Kyan Kennedy forced him to throw it a little too quick. Coach Caldwell fired up with his defense the way they got in there on that play.
Now, I'll be honest with you. The worst thing that could happen to Woodruff right now is to go 3 and out.
6 for 10 tonight. Woodruff now passing.
That defense has got to be worn out.
Cyclone's going to bring some pressure. Kyan Kennedy has moved into that middle linebacker's position in the absence of Jalen Woods, and I don't believe he's going to give it up. Trajan P. over the nose tackle. Terry Radford to the left side. Cortez Woods to the right side. Cyclones defensive backs.
A lot of cushion out there, guys.
Cyclones linebackers cheat up. Andre Evans in the spur. Maurice Feaster locked up on the slat. Looks like they're going to break back into a zone defense. Cyclones give pressure up the middle. They're going to hit the running back in the hole and take him down. And that's Trajan P., who submarined to center, made a stop in the backfield. Maybe a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9 with 3:55 to go in the second.
In case you didn't hear, it was 3rd down.
Mark Huey said it's 3rd down. We're ready to go, baby. McCullough cheats to the left side. There's 2 receivers to the left side of the formation, one to the left. McCullough cheats to that left side of the defense at his free safety position. Sends a man in motion from right to left. Cyclones giving pressure. He's going to throw back across his body. That ball's going to hit and fall incomplete. Maurice Feaster in coverage. It was intended for number 3, Corey Scott. I believe Maurice takes him down after he catches it, but even still brings up 4th down and long.
Yeah, certainly. But it makes it 4th and maybe they go for it versus 4th and now they have to punt.
Yeah, it makes it 4th and 4 to 4th and 9.
Yeah. 4th and 4 is a little more manageable.
Gaspar on the punt for the Wolverines. He's going to stand inside his own 25-yard line of his 24.
I'll tell you what, I would be aware of a fake here because their coach is smart enough to know their defense is wore out.
Ball spotted at the 37-yard line of the Wolverines. Deep to receive this punt, number 3, Andre Evans. Got a good snap. Cyclone's going to be a punt safe here.
Just get out of the way.
Going to hit at the 40-yard line. It's going to check up, but then take a little bit of a Wolverine roll into the 25-yard line. So that's going to be a 38-yard punt for Gaspar.
Cyclones going to have 3:21 to run. 3:21 left in the first half, guys. And if the Cyclones can go down here and score, make it a 2-score game. Certainly makes it a lot more pleasant going into halftime, knowing that they get the football to start.
And with 3:21, you got your full complement of offense.
100%.
Only thrown 3 passes. They're going into the win tonight. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the decision making. Plus, the offensive line's just moving guys. They're moving the defensive line around, and so Coach Floyd says, why stop when we can run it the way we're doing it? Gabe Hope in at the H-back position, lined up behind the left tackle. Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper Floyd does. Hands off to McCullough. McCullough's over the left side, 30-yard line, 32-yard line, 33, gain 8, maybe 7. Brings up 2nd down and
over the 100-yard mark, Clint?
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask. How many yards?
Yeah, he's got 118. Yeah. 2nd down and 3 coming up here. Hands it off to McCullough again. McCullough gets into the heart of that defense, but they stop him this time at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard. Got maybe a yard on the play up to the 35-yard line. So Cyclones going to have it 3rd down and 2 here with 2:41 to go in the first half. Trooper Floyd looks to the sideline with Coach Floyd, signals in the play call. It's going to be a good one. It's got a fake kick in it based off the signal. McCullough in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Gabe Hope lined up on the right side of the offensive line behind Jordan Land at the right guard. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off. He's got the first down. Trooper's got some blocking. It's going to be a hold on number 45, Gabe Hope, and they're going to bring it back. A 10-yard holding penalty. Trooper picked up 11 on the play, but it's going to come back.
3rd quarter, Whitmire 26, Great Falls 8. 2nd quarter, check this out. Clinton 41, Union nothing.
Yeah, Union got demolished last week by Chapman, 31-6.
Chapman was 1-4 coming into that game.
I'm not sure who they called that on. I don't know if it was Tyler on the outside, but he came out. Andre Evans came in, maybe just be a change in personnel. Might have been on Gabe, might have been on Juez as well. I'm not sure who the linesman threw that flag on, but it brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Cyclones here. Go from 1st down and 10 at the 45-yard line to 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Moving left to right for the Cyclones here. 2:07 to go in the first half. Trying to put some points on the board here against Woodruff. They need to do it
pass right here. Shadim, maybe.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw across the body. He's got it across the middle. That ball's up in the air and falls to the ground. He tried to hit Reggie on a slant, a skinny post, but Woodruff was ready for that, and there were double covers. Knocked the ball up, falls down. 2 minutes left. Trooper Floyd drops back to punt.
Boy, they had that one defense to perfect.
Yeah, it was 3 guys trying to throw it into 3 guys, probably.
Holding penalty hurt the Cyclones. They've only had 2 penalties tonight. One didn't hurt them too bad, but that one was a big drive killer here at the end of the first half. Troopersville gets a good snap from Jalen. He steps to his right. He gets it, a good punt. Ball's up in the wind, and the wind just kills it. And it took a Wolverine bounce to the left side, and, man, it got up in the wind. Y'all see that thing? It just stopped.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, they're going to have a short field, guys, with a minute 52. Minute 52 on the opponent's 42-yard line, that's an eternity. You can do a lot in a minute 52.
That's a 16-yard punt. And I promise I thought that punt was going to go at least to midfield, and the wind just killed that thing. 16-yard punt. Woodruff takes it over on the plus 41-yard line with 152, and their big play offense. Tucker's in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back, Birch up the middle. Cyclones hit him in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. That's Antonio T. Hopkins and Andre Evans, along with Kyan Kennedy coming in on this blitz. Coach Caldwell dialed up. Second down and 14 for the Wolverines. Birch has 8 rushes for 20 yards tonight. They've done all their damage through the air, 127 yards, but they did all that in the first quarter. They have had 0 completions in the second quarter. Shotgun snap to Tucker. Cyclones give pressure again. Hopkins hits him, throws across the body. Ball falls incomplete. He hits the quarterback as he lets it go. Ball sailed on him a little bit. Zeke Evans in coverage.
That's all right. They force the quarterback to do something he doesn't like to do, and that's throw quick going backwards. And they hit him and knocked him down a little bit.
Ball sailed on the quarterback, got up in that wind. Zeke Evans on coverage. He tried to hit Anthony Graybill.
We got a flag on the play over here. There's a flag on the field right there. I think that's a flag.
Holding.
That is a flag. Holding on Woodruff.
I think I'd take it.
I'd take it too. Back him up 10 more yards.
I think I'd 100% take it.
Yeah, Coach Floyd's going to take it because it's an 11-yard penalty. It's thrown 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. So, in essence, it's an 11-yard penalty. So, instead of 3rd down and 14, they have it 2nd down and 25. And your defense is playing really good.
It's a little hard. Actually, it's a little harder to throw the ball with the wind than it is into the wind. Believe it or not.
Tucker's in the shotgun formation. The wind's picking up. We can feel it coming in the window here. Sends Birch into motion. Cyclones on a wide receiver screen. They come to bring the house. And he's got some running room up the middle. Cyclones are going to struggle to tackle him. The guy's running it down the field, 15-yard line. He's going to be tackled inside the 15 at the 11. Beautiful play call by the coaching staff for Woodruff. Cyclones brought the house. He caught him in a perfect situation. And number 3 caught the ball. Corey Scott got upfield inside the 10-yard line where it's 1st and goal for the Woodruff Wolverines.
That big play right there.
45-yard play. Takes shotgun stand, hands off to Birch in the middle. Cyclones hit him, but not before he gets about 3 yards, maybe 4, brings it close to the 6-yard line. So
trying to run a hurry-up offense here.
41 seconds left. Birch gains 5 on the play.
I can't believe they didn't call timeout.
4th play of the drive. Cyclones going to tackle him in the backfield. Birch ran to the left side. He got no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5. Woodruff calls timeout. We'll take it with him. 27 seconds left. 28-21 Cyclones.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton. Attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium. Cyclones up 28-21, but Woodruff has it 27 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down and 5 from the Cyclones 6-yard line. They got to get to the 1, maybe 2 for a first down. I think they got it spotted at the 7. Tucker in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Cyclones look like they're going to bring pressure on him now. He looks to the sideline to get his next play call in or signaled in by his coach. 3 receivers to the right side. Cyclones still going to bring pressure. Tucker's going to roll right, try to throw back across his body. That ball's going to be incomplete. Cyclones had a chance to intercept it, but were unable to do so. Brings up 4th down and 5 for Woodruff. What will they do? They're going to send on a sub. And they're going to run a play here and go for it.
If I'm Woodruff, I think I'd take the points here. You get it within a 5 points, and you get the ball start the second half. But they may have a special play call here.
That number 1, big old tall boy out here on the left.
So, Cyclones got press coverage on the left side of the formation. Cheating safety on the right side. They're going to come with blitz. They're going to try to throw back across his body. He's going to throw it up in the end zone. That ball's out of end zone, incomplete.
Good defense.
They want to get a penalty marker on the play, but they're not going to get it because that ball was thrown 3 yards beyond the pylon.
I'll tell you what, not a good offensive series for the Woodruff once they got inside the 10-yard line there. But we'll take it, guys.
15 seconds left.
For Cyclones too.
Absolutely, 15 seconds left. Cyclones had a big time stop deep inside their own territory. 15 seconds up, 28-21. I imagine Coach Floyd will run it to the right side, maybe with Shadim, and we'll go to the locker room.
Yeah, Cyclones called a timeout here. Let's just keep it right here, Clint. But you think about the second half, Cyclones have got a kickoff. Defense has played pretty well since the second quarter. I mean, we didn't give a point the second quarter, as a matter of fact. We had one big play right down here. But good. It's hard to throw the football when you're inside the 10-yard line.
Things compress.
Well, especially
really compress.
I didn't understand the play call, to be quite honest with you. The ball was on the right side, not at the right hash, but it was on the right side of the midfield stripe.
Yeah.
They had 3 receivers on the short side of the field, and then the quarterback ran that way. I mean, it's a compressed field anyway, but especially when you've got on the right side, why are you running to the exact, you're running to the short side of the field to throw the ball. You compressed it even more just by where the ball was
located. What I thought they were trying to do was throw it to the right side and run to the right side and throw back to that big tall receiver, but they never even looked that way. I don't think he was open, but I don't think that was an option.
That's right. And maybe they were trying to do that, but that's a hard throw. Come back left.
I take the 3-point field goal.
With the wind, you're not kicking it in the wind. You got the wind with you on the back.
I mean, it's basically an extra point.
It's a strong wind, too. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm surprised about that.
Offsides, that's nice. We'll take it.
Offsides off of Woodruff.
Hey, what if we just drop back and try to sling it down and see if we can hit Reggie on a long one right here? You think they're looking for that?
No, they're not looking for that.
Going back to my flag football coaching days, man, I'm slinging it.
Fire it up, baby. Into the wind, man. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back McCullough over the right side. He gets a first down with 9 seconds left. He got 5 and a first down.
How many yards, Clint, you say you had about 130?
Yeah, I'll tell you in just a minute.
Okay.
All right, looks like we're not going to run another play, and the Cyclones are going to go into halftime with a 28-21 lead after 21 unanswered points, guys.
And we were down 14-0.
So Cyclones, it's halftime here in Chester. Cyclones on top of the visiting Woodruff Wolverines by a score of 28-21. You listen to Cyclone Football on WRBK. Go ahead, Bill.
Tonight's Cyclone Football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including Buy Here, Pay Here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
All right, back here in Chester, it's halftime. Cyclones on top of the visiting Wolverines from Woodruff by a score of 28-21 in the region opener for both schools. Both teams came in with the record of 3-3. Very, very tight game here. Let me give you a rundown of the scoring here, if you will. In the first quarter, Cyclones were stopped on their initial drive. Woodruff with 9:38 to go in the first quarter. DJ Nash on a 65-yard touchdown pass from Carson Tucker. Gaspar had the extra point. The kick was good, 7-0. The ensuing kick was an onside kick, a perfectly executed onside kick that was recovered by Woodruff. And at 5:39, Eastern Birch ran it in from 1 yard, and the extra point was good. Cyclones, with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, responded with an Antonio Hopkins 10-yard run. Austin Allen's extra point kick was good to make it 14-7. And with 49 seconds to go in the first quarter, Cochran with a 7-yard touchdown pass from Tucker for Woodruff. Gaspar's extra point was good, and that was a 21-7 first quarter. Cyclones woke up, and in the second quarter, Antonio Hopkins with a big second quarter, guys. The 11:05 mark had a 56-yard pass from Trooper Floyd. Extra point was good, was no good. Made the score 21-13. On the ensuing offensive series for the Wolverines, Antonio Hopkins had an interception. So back-to-back big plays by Antonio Hopkins. That led to a Shadim McCullough 2-yard touchdown run with 9:16 to go. Jaquan Carter with the extra point run for the 2 points and tied the score at 21-21. And with 4:20 to go in the half, Shadim with another 2-yard touchdown run. Austin Allen kick was good, and that made the score 28-21. So the Cyclones responded with 21 straight points in the second quarter. Wolverines were not able to respond, having the ball inside the 10-yard line right there before half with 1st and 10, and were not able to capitalize. Cyclones woke up a little bit, Clint, Jimbo. Overall, much better after about halfway through the first quarter.
It was a tale of two quarters. The Cyclones dominated number 2, and they not dominated number 1. So we let's just hope we dominate 3 and 4.
But it's going to be a 4-quarter football game. I do not expect Woodruff to come here and lay down. They got up early, so they're very capable of coming back. But the Cyclones have dominated on the offensive line. Clint talked about it pregame about winning the line of scrimmage, and I think the Cyclones have won the line of scrimmage, particularly in that second quarter, running the football. The statistics will show, and Clint will run those statistics. Now when we come back, let's do this. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, Clint will have some stats for us, and we'll talk a little bit about the second half. Listen to Cyclone Football on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean-burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, we're back here at Cyclone Stadium. We're recognizing all the cheerleaders and the Youth Football League. This is quite humorous. There's a girl out there playing football, and she is wearing a multi-pink colored outfit. It's all pink, but it's multiple shades. It's awesome. And she's got a toboggan on her head, or a stocking cap that's got a big old ball on it that's larger than her head, and she's running around. Now we've got the Tar Heels running on the field, and I have to fight every urge I got to boo them because I can't understand why in South Carolina we'd have a team named Tar Heels. There's so many options besides Tar Heels. There's no orange team out there, Jeff. Could be a Tiger. We ain't got no Tigers out there. We ain't got no Gamecocks out there. Why we got Tar Heels, man?
And we could even have Pirates.
We got Pirates. Well, I don't know about that.
Come on, it's East Carolina.
That'd be the group that fought everybody.
What about the Deacons? We call the Deacons.
Oh, the Deacons, right? I mean, there's any number of things we can call them. Bulldogs, right? We got several different Bulldogs. They can wear those light blue jerseys and be the Bulldogs, be Citadel Bulldogs.
That's my team because I'm a Vikings fan, so.
They're the Vikings. There you go. Kirk Cousins is running in there behind them. He's about to throw interception. All right. As we get going here, let me give you some statistics. Cyclones up 28-21, 7:41 to go in this halftime break as we honor these small fry teams here. All right, so we've got, let me give you, first of all, for the visiting Woodruff Wolverines. And no one, Mark, your Q is cracking me up. He calls them the Raiders. Now, if there's a Bills out there and he says no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, it's going to be on. Anyway, as we get started, let me give you statistics for Woodruff. Woodruff has 25 total plays for 210 yards. This is what I have for them. 11 rushes for 38 yards, 7 of 14 passing with 1 interception for 172 yards. 3 touchdowns, big plays in the passing game. 9 first downs, 4 penalties for 25 yards, and 1 turnover. The quarterback, number 15,
just say something,
is Tucker. Yeah, Tucker is 7 of 13 with 1 interception passing for 172 yards. They did have 1 halfback pass that went for none. That fell incomplete. Leading receiver is number 4, DJ Nash, who had big gains in the first half. One was a 65-yard touchdown run, but the Cyclones have done a pretty good job with their blitz packages neutralizing that threat as they get to the quarterback as this game has gone on. Let me give you statistics for the Cyclones for the first half. 30 plays for 231 yards, 27 rushes for 175 yards. Trooper Floyd's 1 of 4 passing with no interceptions, 56 yards and 1 touchdown. Touchdown came to Antonio Hopkins on a 56-yard touchdown run over the left side on a swing pass. Cyclones had 2 penalties for 15 yards. Trooper Floyd's had 2 punts for an average of 27 yards, and they've had 12 first downs in the first half. All in all, it's been a pretty well-played half. If you look at the numbers, statistically, you look at the total yards, 25 plays for 210 yards, 30 plays for 231 yards. You would expect this to be a 28-21 game, and that's exactly what we have. Take away big plays. Woodruff has lived off big plays in the passing game. They've had a 65-yard touchdown pass, a 45-yard pass, and a 21-yard touchdown pass. And so they've lived off big plays against this Cyclone defense. The wind is picking up as the night goes on, which I think plays in the favor of the Cyclones because running the football is a lot easier when the wind's picking up and throwing.
100%. You know, it was really a tale. You might have already said this, tale of 2 quarters, but you know, Woodruff won the first quarter. They dominated the first quarter, and the Cyclones completely dominated the second quarter. So I think it's a 4-quarter football game, and that's so cliche, but it's just the way it is. I don't suspect Woodruff's going to come out and just lay down 7. They get the football to start the first half or start the second half, and I think it's an important series for them because, like you said, Clint, they've lived on the big play, and they have not been able to grind it out, if you will, against the Cyclones. I mean, their second touchdown started on our own 35 after onside kick and then a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So it's not like they've driven the football down the field. They have lived on the big play. So Cyclones defensively have stepped up, though, and starting to get to the quarterback a little bit. They're not able to run the football as well as they were in the first quarter. So going to be a big third quarter for the Cyclones.
Absolutely. Let's take a break, and we'll be back. 4 minutes. We'll talk more about the first half and start into the second half when we come back.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK. Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
All right, back here in Chester, it's halftime, region opener for both schools. Chester Cyclones on top of the visiting Wolverines from Woodruff by a score of 28-21 in a really exciting offensive football game. On a Thursday night, we're playing Thursday night. Most everybody is that didn't play last night. I don't think anybody in the state's playing on Friday night with the pending rain and the storm coming in. So we're playing here tonight. The wind is picking up, as Clint has mentioned prior to going off to our last commercial break. Could be a factor in the second half in the throwing game and the kicking game, guys. We saw a punt earlier, Clint, that Trooper kicked, and it looked like it was going to be about a 38-yard punt, and it turned to be about a 16-yard punt.
Straight up in the air.
The wind got it. But some scores to pass along to you right now in the county. I think it was Whitmire 34, Great Falls 16. And at halftime, Catawba Ridge on top of South Point by a score of 14-0.
And let me say that these three wonderful announcers predicted that.
Yeah, we did.
That was our prediction.
Yeah, we did.
The prognosticators that we are.
But as we get ready, neither team's come onto the field, by the way, for the second half. It looks like Woodruff's getting ready to come down the hill, and here comes the Cyclones. So we're going to let the clock run out, and then we're going to get the 2-minute clock. So we've got probably about 3 or 4 minutes to go. But guys, I think the Cyclones just got to keep doing what they're doing, is keep running the football. If you look in the second quarter, whether it was McCullough or Hopkins, both of them, I mean, going through the line of scrimmage 6 and 7 yards before they even get touched. So I think the Cyclones just got to continue to run the football. Trooper made some plays, made a big play over there. Unfortunately, it was called back because of a penalty. So Trooper legs could play a factor in the second half maybe. But I think it's a lot of 31 and a lot of 16.
I agree with you. Clint, how many yards did you say McCullough had?
125. 20 rushes for 125 yards.
That's 6 yards pop.
I don't believe...
Anytime you can do that, that's good.
I don't believe that... one of the things that's hard, I don't believe we'll see much change offensively from the Cyclones unless Woodruff makes us make that change, enforces that change. But it's really hard to decide and to coach against a running attack that's been dominating you, right? So you can go in at halftime and make adjustments. You can do run blitzes and stuff like that, but like you said, Jeff, 5, 6, 7 yards down the line of scrimmage before you even get hit. That's defensive linemen on skates. It's hard to scheme against a successful running attack like that. So we'll see what happens, but certainly Coach Floyd's not going to leave that running attack. Besides, like I said, I think he's realized he's got to come back to that. That's the bread and butter. And I was telling somebody during one of the breaks, I mean, that's where the Cyclones' attitude comes from. They start running the football. Second quarter, they started running the ball after that first drive of the first quarter, and they just got an attitude change. They get an attitude running the football and playing defense. So that's who this team is. We'll see if they're able to keep it going. But we'll take another break, and we'll be back. Cyclones up 28-21, getting ready to start the second half.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium, Cyclones up 28-21, 1:25 to go in the halftime period. Both teams are on doing their warm-ups, stretching out, getting ready to go. Coach Floyd, Coach Caldwell having a conversation, standing about the 45-yard line. Coach Stillwell is coming over to have a conversation with several of the young guys who service the team with water and those kind of things. And the other coaches, Coach Talkman is up top, Coach Dodson up top, and so we'll see Coach Peeler's on the field as well for the Cyclones. So we'll see what they're able to do. But you're right, Jeff. We talked about it. Cyclones got to kick off to Woodruff. I'll be interested to see what kind of adjustments Woodruff has made offensively, because in the second quarter, the Cyclones scored 21 unanswered points, and Woodruff has not been able to do anything outside of one big play.
Yeah.
One big play in the second quarter. It was a 45-yard screen play that came on third down in a country mile, and the Cyclones brought the house, and they caught the Cyclones on a blitz. Outside of that, they haven't been able to do anything, and so we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. They'll be going into the wind, and so we'll see what they do. They had success in the early game, but the wind's picking up as the night goes on, and Chester's been able to get pressure on the quarterback.
I think the other thing, too, is the Cyclones tackling got a whole lot better after about the second drive that the Wolverines had. It just all of a sudden it was an attitude adjustment, as you mentioned earlier, both offensive but even defensively. We just started tackling a little bit better and wrapping up. But big series for both teams starting out the gate. I mean, if the Cyclones can hold them here and get the football and go down and score, I really like their chances. Particularly the way that we've run the football.
Absolutely. Well, we're getting ready to kick this thing off. Austin Allen will kick it off to Woodruff. Woodruff will be receiving. They'll be moving left to right against the Cyclone defense. Cyclones will have the wind at their back in the fourth quarter. Cyclones always usually end going toward the ditch, the gully to the left side of our press box, if you're familiar with the stadium, away from the school. And so that's what they've chosen again. They lost the toss, but once they lost the coin toss, but they got to choose which way they wanted to kick, and they want to be going at the end of the game there.
So we're going to kick towards McDonald's instead of towards punts.
They changed it.
Why did they change it, Jim?
After they got on the field.
Why did they change it? I thought it alternated per quarter.
I don't know.
So is it going to be a switch at the fourth quarter?
It's the white hair.
I thought it switched every quarter. No?
No. Halftime.
But doesn't you switch the side of the field every quarter, I thought?
Oh, yeah, they do. When the quarter ends, you flip the field.
I'm confused. But anyway.
But to start off the half, it's not the quarter, it's the half. From start the game to end to halftime. So if you go that way to start, you reverse it.
Okay.
Third quarter.
All right, here we go. So I ignore everything I just said. No, that is correct. Cyclones will be moving left. They'll be moving right to left at the end to start the fourth quarter.
That's right.
All right, here's the run-up and the kick. The high kick is going to be hit about the 25-yard line. Almost dies. It's going to be taken by one of the up men, fumbled. Cyclones give pressure, and they're going to take them down at the 24-yard line. That's a big-time break for the Cyclones right there.
Can we bottle that? That looked like a wedge shot that just kind of hit the green and just kind of rolled around.
It did. It stopped right there. Cyclones made the stop. Woodruff take it over on their own 24-yard line to start the third quarter. 10:41 to go. 11:37 to go in this one. I don't know why the clock's still running.
Yes, because Jack's not paying attention.
But they hadn't noticed it either, so.
McCullough cheats over to the left side. Andre Evans steps to the back. 3 receivers to the right side. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap. Is going to swing it out to his Birch, his running back, and Reggie's going to throw him down at the 30-yard line, at the 31-yard line. So he's going to get 6 on the play, brings up, or 7 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 3.
2nd down and 2.
Three receivers to the left side of the formation. Quarterback takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. This time, Cyclone's going to hit him. That's Maurice Feaster, but he's going to fall forward for a 1st down. Maurice hit him in the hole, but the running back, Birch, did a good job falling forward for a 1st down, the first of the 2nd half for the Wolverines. That's the 10th carry for Birch, and he's only got 28 yards tonight. 3rd play of this drive, 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Nose of the football's on the 35. Moving right to left. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure up the middle, and he throws a wide receiver screen. But I tell you what, Andre Evans, you see that coming, and took him down for a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, they did a good job of reading that one. Yeah. That's a play that's given the Chester a little bit of trouble this year.
They had it figured out that time, though.
4th play of this drive coming up, 2nd down and 12. Tucker looks to the shotgun to the sideline to get his play call. 3 receivers to the right side. They're going to move guys around. Now they move a tight end from the left side to the right side of the line. Ball's on the left hash. Takes a shotgun snap. Going to roll to his right. Cyclones giving pressure. Ball's on the ground, and the Cyclones pick it up, and they're going to get it inside the 15-yard line. The quarterback fumbled the ball, and then he got hit hard by the defender, and he never could recover the ball. Cyclones, number 7, recovered the football for the Cyclones. That's Maurice Feaster. He carried it inside the 10-yard line, 15-yard line to the 12.
That's a big play right there. That's just like receiving the opening kickoff, guys.
That's right.
That's exactly. That's just.
That was a big-time hit, though. He put it on him.
Touchdown here. Cyclones got to be feeling pretty good.
Plus 12-yard line. Cyclones take it over 9:47 to go in the 3rd. Trooper Floyd has this offense on the field. McCullough in the shotgun. It's a high snap, but he takes the handoff, hands it to McCullough. McCullough patiently picks his way across the 10-yard line. He's still dragging the pile. He's still on his feet, and the whistle finally got blown inside the 10-yard line to the 7-yard line, so he gained 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5.
About 5 on the play.
They blew the whistle that time, Coach Floyd. I was asking why. 9:22, clock's running. Cyclones up 28-21, trying to capitalize on the 2nd turnover of the night. Maurice Feaster picked up a fumble. Quarterback dropped it, and then he got hit hard by a Cyclone defender. I believe it was DJ Stevenson. Maurice Feaster picked up the fumble. So Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He hands it off to McCullough this time. McCullough gets to the 5-yard line. He's dragged down at the 5, so he gained 2 more. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Gain of 2 on the play, 3rd down and 3.
Certainly 4-down territory here for the Cyclones. McCullough's coming limping off the field a little bit.
Here comes Antonio T-Hop. 8:48 to go in the 3rd. Cyclones up 28-21. Ball inside, deep inside Wolverine territory after a fumble recovery.
You may see Antonio Hopkins take it and go to the left side and just outrun him to the end zone.
Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Hopkins 2 yards to his right. Staying at the 10-yard line. It's a high snap. He hands it off to Antonio. Antonio starts left, cuts back right. Touchdown. Cyclones put him on the board, baby. 34-21. 8:25 to go in the 3rd. Cyclones up 35-21. You're right, Jeff. It's a different level, isn't it? Different level of speed.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of a power too. He's not afraid to run up.
He's got a little attitude.
He's not a little. He runs, but he runs like he's mad.
I like it. I like the way you run, man, when you get mad. Austin Allen on to try the extra point. Trooper Floyd the holder. Jaden Moss. It's a high snap. It's going to be taken by Trooper. It's going to be fumbled. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be no good on a bad snap by Jalen Moss. So it's 34-21 with 8:24 to go. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Cyclone football, WRBK.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
All right, we're back here at Cyclones Stadium. Cyclones just took a 34-21 lead over Wolverines on a 3-play, 12-yard drive with 8:25 to go in the third after Maurice Feaster recovered a fumble and carried it inside the 15-yard line of the Wolverines. Antonio Hopkins holding the football. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's getting windier and windier. Austin Allen's kick. It's a low line drive kick. It's going to take another bounce, and it's going to be fielded by one of the deep men. He's trying to cut field, reverse field. Maurice Feaster misses him in the open field. Antonio T. Hop chases him down after he gets to the 24-yard line.
I think we're going to see another Jimbo, I think we're going to see another quarterback maybe.
Yeah, that other one, he walked off.
Well, the backup guy was working. He was working. The backup was tossing over there, but it looks like. Let's see who they send out there this time.
8:14 to go. Number 14's their backup. 8:14 to go.
He was throwing over there, but
quarterback Tucker's coming back out. 34-21 Cyclone lead. Woodruff has it on their own 35-yard line, moving right to left against the Cyclone defense. Cyclone defense bringing up Antonio. It's Andre Evans at the spur coming up, cheating forward. He's going to hand it off to his running back. Cyclone's going to hit Birch in the hole and drop him for a loss of 2. Brings up second down and 12.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12.
27 unanswered points by the Cyclones.
That's the fourth negative play for Birch on the night. Clock's running. Tucker waiting on the shotgun. They're a big play offense. He gets this play call from his coach, and this is going to be the safety play. Puts those hands over his head. We'll see what they do here. Tucker looks to his left. Now he looks back to his right, sends a man in motion. Cyclones give chase, and they're going to hit him from back. He throws it high. Ball falls incomplete. His intended receiver was number 3 out there, Corey Scott, but the Cyclones hit him hard again.
That's about the third time he's been hit pretty hard. Two consecutive series, but he was hit hard pretty well in the first half as well.
That's Cortez Woods on the pressure there for the Cyclones. Brings up third down and 13 third down and 12 is what Jack has on the scoreboard for the Wolverines. Bring a receiver on, number 11, Hunter West. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore. He's going to split out wide to the left outside the numbers. 2 receivers to the right side, balls on the left hash. Pistol formation, sends Birch in motion from left to right. Cyclone's going to give pressure. Got to run that quarterback, that wide receiver screen again, and the running back to get forward. And the Cyclones are not going to tackle him before he gets a first down. But we're going to have a face mask on the Cyclones, I believe. Trajan P. makes the stop along with Antonio Hopkins. He hits number 2, Nemo Cochran, and the flag has been thrown at the 44-yard line. Ball spotted to 45. It will be a first down pending the result of the flag here. Got to be on the Cyclones, I would think.
Travis said it might be a horse collar. He may be right.
Blocking the back on Woodruff.
Oh, wow.
Back him up 10
Okay.
yards.
Oh,
I didn't see that one.
Penalty.
We dodged a bullet there.
You know, he threw the flag right there where there was like 4 Cyclones and 1 Wolverine.
Man, that's a huge penalty. That takes him from first down and 10 at the 45 to third down and 12 or third down and 11 from the 33.
That's the third time tonight they've converted, although they've had 2 of them at penalties, but they have made the plays to get third and longer than 10.
On the same play.
Yeah.
Third down and 11. Quarterback looks to the sideline, claps his hands. Now they look over and get the play call from the coaches, all the specialists. The offensive linemen stay in their position, 5 linemen. They're going to bring Kyan Kennedy up the middle. He's got time to throw down the field. Ball sails on him, falls incomplete. He tried to hit number 11 out there in the flats. On a go route, Hunter West. Ball falls incomplete. Cyclones hold.
I'm telling you, it's hard to throw the ball with the wind.
It's hard. It's hard to throw the football right now. That wind's picking up more and more. I look down in the stands. People got hoods on, and they're bundled up. My man Travis Jenkins has said, I made my way from the field to the press box. Let me tell you, when Leather Jacket Man makes his way to the press box, watch out. It's cold. Deep to punt is number 8, Gaspar. Deep to receive it is number 3 for the Cyclones, Andre Evans. It's going to be a punt. It's a wobbly
Get out,
punt.
just let it bounce.
It's going to take a Cyclone roll, a little bit of a Wolverine roll. Hit the 45-yard line, roll down to the 36-yard line. He punted it from his own 35. So what is that, a 29-yard punt?
Ball placed in the 30.
Cyclones have it, 1st and 10.
Tough to be the parent of a kicker tonight.
I know. 6:54 to go in the third quarter. Cyclones have it right here. First and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Boy, I'd like to get 7, wouldn't we? Or
Yes,
maybe
sir.
8. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. McCullough back there with him. Hands it off to McCullough. McCullough makes one man miss in the hole. Now he's breaking over the field, over the 40-yard line to about the 45-yard line. So he got 8 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Cyclones. 140 yards now for McCullough running the football.
And again, big pickup on first down for Shadeen.
6:30 in the third. 34-21, Cyclones over the Wolverines. H-backs Gabe Hope. Wolverines going to bring some pressure on a run blitz. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off. McCullough's going to get to the outside, 45-yard line, 50. He makes a couple men miss before he's forced out of bounds. He got 6. He needed 2. That's enough for a Cyclone first down.
I don't know that I would put the ball in the air the rest of the night.
No, sir.
I just wouldn't. I just think you're just going to keep running and keep running it.
Like I told you, Jeff, it's hard to scheme against a running attack that's just pushing you around. And right now the Cyclones have just been so successful running the football. They're trying run blitzes and everything else. And so at that time they ran, and McCullough just goes outside and gets the corner. Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones here. Ball's at midfield. Moving left to right. Wearing jerseys, blue pants. It's a high snap. The Trooper is going to hit the ground. Trooper's going to fall on it for a loss of 10 yards.
That's all right. That's okay. Live for the next one. Don't try to pick it up and run with it.
Be a hero.
Brings up 2nd down and 20 for the Cyclones. That's a costly penalty. I mean, it's a costly mistake. They've been having some snap problems. Not surprised to see that happen. This brings up the 4th play of this drive. 5:31. Just let the clock continue to run. Up 13, 34-21 over the Wolverines. First game in region play. 3-3 versus 3-3 to get region play underway tonight. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, takes the snap. Got a good snap. This time he throws it out here and hits Zeke Evans. Zeke catches it, goes out of bounds at the 40, what are they going to spot him? 47-yard line. Good spot line judge. So he got 7 back, brings up 3rd down and 13.
7-yard picks up on the play. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Second completion for Trooper tonight. 63 total yards. .5:10 in the third. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left side. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw it back to Zeke Evans on a wide receiver screen. Zeke's got some running room, and the ball's loose. No. And the Cyclones are trying to dive on it. Wolverines dive on it. Ball's loose. We'll see what happens. Who's got the football?
I think they got it.
Wolverines have the football. Number 5 recovers it for them as Zeke Evans was trying to get extra yardage, and the ball was knocked loose.
Got to hang on to it.
So the Cyclones turn it over.
41-yard line. Wolverines take over.
Wolverines take it over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. .458 to go in the third. Ball's 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Got an injured Wolverine on the other side of the field, Clint. That's what's going on.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
All right, we're back here at Cyclone Stadium. Still about injured Woodruff Wolverine on the field over there. I think he's finally getting his way off, and we are glad to see him up moving on his own power. Cyclones turn it over, and as they turn it over on 3rd down and about 15, and a good play call. Zeke Evans was just running a wide receiver screen, and Woodruff stripped him. If he just goes down right there, it's 4th down and 2. I think the Cyclones go for it. Great play call by Coach Floyd. Just a good play by the Wolverine defense. Now Tucker in the shotgun formation. Cyclones going to bring pressure. Antonio Hopkins gets in the middle. He throws it over the middle, and he tries to hit his receiver, number 2, Nemo Cochran, but the ball falls incomplete on a skinny post. It brings up second down and 10. 4:52 to go in this one, in the third quarter, I should say. Cyclones up 34-21 if you're just tuning in. It's Thursday night football because of Hurricane Ian's weather forecast for tomorrow. Nobody wants to play in the middle of a hurricane, and as our friend from the news and reporter Travis Jenkins said, nobody wants wet nachos. 2 receivers to the right side of the formation, tight end over there. Now they move the tight end to the left side. Ball's on the left hash. Quarterback's in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He hands it off to his running back up the middle. He's got a little bit of running room. First time he's had running room all night, really, in the sensibility of the first quarter. He got 8 on the play, brings up third down and 2.
I think it's 4-down territory for Woodruff here, unless something, just bad happens where they go backwards 10 yards.
Tucker's in the shotgun formation. Ball's on the left hash again, waiting on the snap, looks to the sideline now. Still got his 2 receivers to the right side and tight end on that side of the formation as well. Birch stands to his right side in the backfield in the shotgun. 4:16, clock's counting in the third. Now he moves Birch to his left side. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Birch over the right side. Birch's got some running room. He's still on his feet. He's driving forward. Cyclones give chase. He's at the 30, 25-yard line, 20-yard line. Cyclones are going to tackle him, but not before he gets inside the 20 to the 19 and 18-yard line, where there's going to spot him, tackled by number 6 for the Cyclones, Jaquan Carter. That's by far Birch's biggest run of the night.
Spot at the 19-yard line.
That was a 32-yard pickup, I'm going to call it. Brings up the 4th play of this drive here. 3:55, 34-21 Cyclone lead, but Woodruff's driving inside Cyclone territory at that 18-yard line. Moving right to left, send a man in motion from left to right as well. Cyclones give chase. He throws back across the body. That guy's wide open. Touchdown, Woodruff Wolverines on a post to Cochran from Tucker. Tucker threw a nice skinny post to Cochran. Cochran was in coverage. Carter was in coverage for the Cyclones, but he was too late, and it was a touchdown for the Wolverines. The 34-27, 3:39 to go in the third.
Fumble hurt us.
Who caught that, Clint?
To Cochran. Gaspar on to try the kick. Kicks no good. It's low, and it hits the crossbar and falls short. And so 3:39 is 34-27. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, back here at Chester, 3:39 to go in the third quarter. Cyclones up by a score of 34-27. Wolverines just connected on a 19-yard touchdown pass from Tucker to Cochran. Extra point was no good, hit the bottom of the crossbar. So here we are, a 7-point game, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Quarterback just went to 196 yards passing on the night with that touchdown to number 2, Cochran. Dr. Sam's going across the field to check on number 15, Tucker, quarterback. It's going to be a high kick. It's going to be taken by Andre Evans at the 15-yard line, 20, 25-yard line. Got some running room, 30-yard line, 35-yard line. Still on his feet, 40, 45-yard line. Good run back. He ran back 30 yards there on the right side of the sideline. Cyclones will put it in play first to 10 at their own 46-yard line, maybe 45. 3:30 to go in the third quarter here. Cyclones up 34-27. They've had the only problem they had, well, really driving down the field with Jeff was the fumble.
Right.
Other than that, they've been successful since the first drive of the game. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. H-back to the left side. Going to give it to the handoff to Antonio Hopkins. Hopkins gets to the 46-yard line. Gain 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Third quarter score, Catawba Ridge 21, South Point nothing. Final score, Whitmire 48, Great Falls 30.
I'm telling you right now, South Point's done because that defense is going to pin the ears back, aren't they, Jim?
Yes, sir.
Unless something crazy happens, it's over. Up 21 that running game? Man.
They're awesome.
21-0, Catawba Ridge. 2 receivers to the left side of the formation, tight end on the right side. Running back in the back is Antonio Hopkins. Runs to the left side on a sweep play. Hopkins turns upfield. He stumbles, but he's still on his feet. He's driving the power forward. 40-yard line, still driving the power forward. He gets inside the 40 to the 36-yard line, where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10.
40 to the 36-yard line.
19-yard pickup by Antonio T-Hop Hopkins.
That was a determination run. He was determined he was going to get the first down.
First down, Cyclones. 2:35 to go. Ball's at the 36-yard line of the Wolverines. They're moving left to right. 2:29 to go in the third. Up 34-27. Content to take their time. Trooper Floyd has only thrown the ball 5 times tonight. And, 6 times tonight.
Louisville's up on C.A. Johnson 9-0 in the third quarter.
Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to T-Hop up the middle. T-Hop gets hit in the backfield. He bounces off a couple tackles, but the other guys meet him there in the hole. He gets back to the 36, back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10. 4th play of this drive. Clock's running. Up 34-27, 1:51 to go in the third. Let's see what the Cyclones do. Coach Floyd got McCullough over here having a conversation with him, signaling his play call. Peyton Stillwell standing beside Coach Floyd, charting plays. Cyclones in a huddle. Trooper Floyd brings his team to the line. Gabe Hope in the H-back position moves to the left side of the line. Now he's going to line up at the tight end spot. 2 receivers to the right side. Takes a shotgun snap, going to hand it off to Antonio over on the right side. Antonio cuts forward to the 30-yard line, so he got 6 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Cyclones.
We're looking at probably 4-down territory here for the Cyclones.
5th play of the drive here. T-Hop comes out of the ball game, Gabe comes out of the ball game, and T-Hop comes out of the ball game. In for Gabe is number 10, Tyler Williams at the wide receiver position, and McCullough comes in for T-Hop. Getting rid of a little bit of power, and we'll see what the Cyclones do here. 5th play of this drive, 3rd down and 4. 47 seconds and counting here in the third, up 34-27. Troopers waiting on the snap. He gets a good snap. He's going to roll to the left, and he's going to call his own number, be tackled in the backfield. He should have pitched that, I believe. Tackled in the backfield by number 55 for Woodruff, and he lost a yard. Yeah. Capone Jackson made the stop, so it brings up 4th down and long for the Cyclones.
What do you do?
Well, I think you go for it here. I mean, there's no advantage to punt, and
I think Coach Floyd's going to go for this.
You go for it here. I do look for maybe a little swing pass out to Shadim somewhere in the flat and let him an opportunity to give him some open field, some room in the open field to make a first down.
It's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So we'll hold it right here as we wait for the fourth quarter to start. At the end of 3, Cyclones up 34-27 over the Wolverines from Woodruff in the opening contest of the region play. Just got a message from Bill, said we're back. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill.
Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inter-Ray.
Over here.
All right, Cyclones back here, 34-27. It's 4th down and 6. Start the 4th quarter. Moving right to left now with the wind. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Wide sides on the left side. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. Try to throw downfield. He's going to call his own number. He's got it. And he got to the 25-yard line. That's enough for a Cyclone first down. Beautiful play call by Coach Floyd. Roll him out there. Give him the run-pass option.
I sure hope that's not on us.
I don't believe it's on Joez. I believe it's on number 55.
55 was John. Now, you don't know what was said.
Coach Floyd's calling Joez off, so maybe Joez says something back to him. We'll see. It's a first down. It's a dead ball, so at least it's first down.
We've been baited like that a little bit this year. I don't know if they'll get this right because it was a dead ball, but I'm not so sure they'll get this right.
He's marking it off from back there, from the end of the run. Well, it seemed like it was dead ball. Now, whether or not he called it dead ball, he was already run out of bounds and stopped the clock when he threw the flag. It was way after the play. So it should be 1st and 10 regardless. They're trying to figure this out.
I don't have a lot of confidence in this crew right here tonight. Either side. I mean, they've really struggled.
Well, they're marking it off from the end of the run. But now, will it be first down? That's the question. Let's see what the call is. It's a 15-yard penalty. First down. Yeah, Trey just flipped the sticks. All right, so it's a 15-yard penalty on Joez McCullough. The ball was at the 25-yard line. Now it's back at the 40. Cyclones have another set of downs, but that's a costly penalty against Joez. Talking some junk, I'm sure, to number 55. Number 55's got some. He's got a little mouth on him. He's had several moments where he's been involved in some extracurriculars. The difference is he hasn't been caught yet. The Cyclones have been caught. The guy who retaliates is the guy who gets caught.
Always. Don't you tell your kids that all the time?
Yeah. I mean,
you tell Sarah Grace all the time.
I'd say, honey, just because he's intentionally doing this and irritating you behind our backs so that you get mad, so you get in trouble. You got to let it go. Yeah. You got to walk away. I know Austin never did that to Rebecca.
No, never. Of course, there was a time when Rebecca would whoop him.
Oh, kids, man. 11:51 to go. 1st and 10, Cyclones. Ball's at the 40-yard line of the Wolverines. So from the 25 to the 40, 15-yard penalty, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on one of the interior offensive linemen for the Cyclones. Trooper Floyd has we got a timeout on the field. Coach Floyd's called it because his wide receivers aren't lined up right. We'll take it with him, and we'll be back. Cyclone Football on WRBK.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium. Cyclones have it first down and 10. Ball's at the 40-yard line of the Wolverines. 11:51 to go, up 34-27. Trying to add to their lead here in the beginning of the third quarter with their first drive. Running the sixth play of this drive right now. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. Is going to roll to his right. Going to try to throw downfield. He's got a man wide open. And he throws it. Touchdown, Cyclones. Who was that over there?
3.
Number 3, Andre Evans got free on a fly route. Trooper Floyd threw it down there, let it up, and Andre was able to catch the football for a touchdown, Cyclones.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a perfect pass. He caught that on the dead run.
That's the time to do it. Been run. A little play action, Jeff. Got him when they didn't expect it.
We've been setting that play up all day.
Yes.
All night. Because we only tried to throw long one time, but it wasn't that same play. But well-thrown football by Trooper, and extra point's good.
Austin Allen's kicks up. It is good. We'll take another break. 41-27. We'll be back. Cyclone Football, WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone Football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including Buy Here, Pay Here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Travis knows that.
All right, here we go. Austin Allen on the kick. Ball's going to be teed up at the 40. Antonio Hopkins is going to hold it for the Cyclones. Waiting to get everybody in play, ready to go. Officials blow the whistle and say it's time to go. Antonio holds it on the tee. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's a low-line drive kick. It's going to be taken by one of the deep men at the 15-yard line, 20-yard line, 25-yard line. He's still got some picking his way through. He cuts to the outside. Andre Evans, who just scored a touchdown, makes a big-time play on special teams, takes him down at a 32-yard line where the Woodruff Wolverines will put it in play 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. 11:31 to go in this one. Woodruff down 14 again to this Cyclone football team. They've had some big plays, 196 yards in passing, 127 of that in the first quarter, but they've had some big plays. Cyclones got to limit those if they want to come out of this one with a victory. New quarterback in the game. Stands in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Running back is Birch. Waits on the snap. He's going to run and call his own number. That's number 3 running over the left side. He's got some running room. Jaquan Carter comes up, catches him, and Shadim McCullough tackles him for a 7-yard gain. Number 3, the running back, is Corey Scott.
He's a little guy. He's not big at all.
5'7", 140.
5'7",
7 yards on that play.
I'm thinking they're pretty much running with him in the quarterback position.
Steps back. Birch to his left, 2 receivers to the left side of the formation, tight end on the right. Now he moves Birch from left to right. Short side of the field is the right side. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure up the middle. Corey is going to run to the left side. Andre Evans said, no, sir. 3-on-3, and we going to win.
This is the Andre Evans hour right here.
Back him up. We had Antonio Hopkins in the second quarter, Andre Evans in the fourth. Back him up 2 yards.
Number 3, loss on the play.
Corey Scott brings up 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 5 for the Wolverines. Scott stands in the shotgun. Coach Dr. Sam had to go over and check on Tucker during the last break, so we don't know if we'll see him the rest of the night. Birch stands to the left side to move the tight end back. Now send him in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to the left side, which is the wide side. A look for Scott to run. Quarterback run over there. He throws to Birch in the flats. Cyclones give chase. Birch is going to get to the first down sticks, and he's going to get 6, maybe 7 yards. He needed 4, needed 5. That's enough for a first down for the Wolverines.
Good enough for a first down.
It wasn't the prettiest pass, but it was effective.
Ball's at the 45-yard line.
Wow.
Scott looks to the left side. Got a running back in there, number 19, Keyshawn Clark, to his right. 9:47 and the clock's ticking. He's going to throw down the field, and he's got a man come wide open, and Zeke Evans.
Boy, he had him. He used a little bit more air under that.
Woo.
Pass incomplete. He'd be running. He'd be on top of everybody.
Man.
He'd be running to Arby's for that new steak sandwich they got, which I had, by the way, today.
Was it good?
Ooh, was it good? Yes.
Throws across the middle to the quick slant on the left side. Got 5 yards on the play. Number 11 makes the catch.
Hunter West, number 11, on the catch. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down.
6 yards on the play. 209 yards passing now for Woodruff. 5th play of this drive forthcoming. 3rd down and 4. Moving left to right. Scott in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right side. Running back is Birch beside him. Takes the shotgun snap, going to roll, call his own number over the left side. He makes a couple Cyclones miss. He gets up in the hole, uses the official as a pick, and gets another 5 yards after that. So he got 8 on the play, maybe 9 on the play. Brings up a 1st down for the Wolverines. Clock runs, 8:57. He ran out of bounds, stopped the clock to move the sticks. Quarterback Scott in the backfield. Tucker started the game. He had to go out. Now we got Scott. Kind of wish Tucker was still in the game. Scott's a little bit more mobile. Cyclones give pressure. He throws across his body. He's got a man open. He hits his receiver on a slant pattern. That's number 24, Birch. He gets down inside the 20-yard line. So that's a 19-yard gain to Easton Birch.
It's the second time Birch has had to limp off the field with what would appear to be an ankle.
All right, Scott in the backfield, takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Clark over the left side. Clark's got some running room. Cyclones are going to be slow to get to him, not before he gets to a 1st down. He's inside the 10, 1st and goal, Wolverines. Ball's at the 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
They get yardage in chunks now.
About 12 on the play.
8th play of this drive here, 1st and goal. Just picked up what I have them down for is their 5th 1st down of the second half. 8:03 to go in this one. 27-41 lead for the Cyclones. Scott over the right side. He's got all kind of running room. Cyclones going to hit him at the 5. He's going to drag the pile down to the 1-yard line. So he picked up 7 on the play. Brings up for 2nd down and goal.
The only good thing about this drive, if there is a good thing, is that clock is running.
7:43, 41-27. Now they're going to switch out there.
They're bringing in the jumbo package.
Switch out their personnel. Scott stays in the backfield. Number 7 in at the H-back position. That's Ty Ellis. He's a senior, 6 foot, 198 pounds. He's lined up right behind the right guard. It's going to be a quarterback run all the way. Cyclone's going to hit him in the backfield, but not before he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run by Corey Scott, and that now brings it to 41-33 with 7:20 to go in this one.
Corey Scott on the touchdown.
Started out with 11:31 to go. Now it's 7:20, so that ate up over 4 minutes, and we appreciate that. Cyclones need to come out here when they get the ball and eat up some more yardage themselves. Got movement up front. Back them up 5 yards. We'll try this extra point again. Gaspar on to try the extra point. 5-yard penalty on Woodruff for movement. 2nd penalty of the second half. 6th of the night.
I think the Cyclones have to be prepared for about just anything on this next kickoff, guys. I mean, they have already executed an onside kick tonight. And I don't think they feel like they can stop the Cyclones, so I'm thinking they're going to roll the dice perhaps. There's a long time to go in this game still. 7:20 is a long way to go with the way these two teams have been moving the football last couple drives.
Oh, absolutely. 41-33. Gaspar's an extra point attempt. 14's the holder. T.J. Morris, he's a sophomore. Backup quarterback. Got a low snap, but kicks up, and it is going to be good. So it is 41-34, 7:20 of this one. We got a ball game. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's game's made possible in part by Lowry's Auto Shop, located 2461 Lowry's Highway beside the Lowry's One Stop. It's your one stop for auto truck repair, including diesel engines. They also do repair on some farm equipment, including tractors and other farm equipment. Services include complete lube, full tire service, complete tune-ups, minor engine repair, and lawnmower repair. Towing's available if needed. That's Lowry's Auto Shop, 803-209-9139.
All right, back here at Cyclone Stadium. Cyclones up 41-34, 7:20 to go in this one. It was a one-score game at halftime. Now it's one score here. Cyclones have been able to add some points to the board and make it a two-score game. But Woodruff always answers and brings it back to a one-score game. So we'll see what happens here. 7:20 to go. Cyclones need to get the football here. They need to be prepared for an onside kick. They need to be ready to receive the football, and they need to be able to establish a drive, Jeff.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, you're talking about we had 27 unanswered points until they scored in the third quarter, but they've pretty much been swapping scores for the last couple drives. So I think you look for just about anything right here. If they kick it deep, they kick it deep. But
Gaspar's got the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Kicking left to right to the Cyclones. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's going to be a pooch kick, and it's going to be hit at the 20-yard line, taken by Andre Evans at the 20. He's at the 25-yard line. He's still on his feet. He's running to the 28-yard line, maybe 27, where they put him down on the ground, and the Cyclones will take it over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. 7:18, 7:17 to go in this one. Cyclones up 41-34.
This is where you have to, if you're the Cyclone offensive line, you've got to impose your will on these other guys and just say, all right, you know what?
That's right.
We're going to keep running the football, and you got to stop us.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think you can.
So Dorian Pendergrass comes off the field. Jaquan Carter's on the field. Reggie Heath, Jr. is on the sideline, has been for the majority of the second half. I think there must be some type of injury. He had been fighting a hamstring. Hope he didn't re-injure it. Got his helmet on, but he's not on the field offensively or defensively. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, hands it off to McCullough. McCullough's over the right side. He's got some running room, 35-yard line. He's going to get to the 40. That's enough for a Cyclone first down and a gain of 11.
Yeah, Reggie hasn't been in a while, Clint.
Yeah, most of the second half.
Number 55 for Wolverines back there jawing again, trying to do a little baiting.
39-yard line.
Clock running, 7 minutes to go in this one. Cyclones up 41-34, trying to salt this one away, put another 6 on the board.
With a name like Capone, what do you expect?
What a great name.
It's probably called Capone. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to hand it off to McCullough. McCullough patiently runs to the outside, gives the guy a stiff arm, but he's going to be tackled. Drive the pile, actually. Could have been tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He actually gets 3 on the play, along with the help of Trevante Weldon. 160 yards now for Shadim McCullough on the football game. They gave him 4 on that play, 161 yards. We'll take it. Third play of the drive, 2nd down and 6. 6:15 and clock is running. Both teams, so Chester has 2 timeouts. Woodruff has 3. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. Oh, he makes a man. Oh, Trooper kept the football. He missed the read. He handed it off to McCullough.
Oh, come on, throw the flag. Come on. If you're going to throw a flag for jaw and throw the flag for that, the whistle had well blown.
Trooper lost 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Cyclones. Trooper missed the read on that one. If he hands it off to McCullough, he gets the first down, I believe. He just missed it on the zone read, and the guy was there to meet him in the backfield. Yeah, I agree. That was a bad call by the white hat.
Bad no call.
Yeah, good point. Threw him down. Threw Trooper down after the whistle was blown.
I have not been real impressed with the officiating crew tonight.
No, they've left a lot
of different levels.
A lot to be desired. 5:15 to go in this one. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Cyclones move. That's going to be on number 52, C.J. McCree.
I'm going to be honest with you. They missed the penalty before that because Centered
moved the ball.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty. 2nd of the second half, 4th of the game, 35 total yards so far for the Cyclones tonight. 3rd down and 13, third down and 12 for the Cyclones, moving right to left here, fourth play of this drive. Now this changes your play call here. You're going to punt it if you don't pick it up. There's no way you're going to roll the dice unless it's 4th and 1 or something like that. You may roll the dice, Jeff.
Yeah, I think you got to find 31 out here in the flat somewhere on a swing pass and let him see if he can pick it up with his feet.
3 receivers to the right side of the formation. 1 to the left. Trooper's going to roll that way. Got mass protection. He throws it downfield. He's got a man open down there, and that ball's almost intercepted. Good coverage.
I'll be honest with you. It would have been beneficial if we'd intercepted it.
Hunter West on coverage for the Wolverines. He tried to hit Andre Evans on the fly route.
He might have made a good play by dropping it, but if he'd have caught it, I believe that's better than any punt we're going to be able to get in this wind.
4:33 to go in this one. 41-34. Cyclones have a 7-point lead. They're trying to protect it here. Trooper Floyd's on the punt. They started it driving their own 27. They're going to get to the 36. It's a low snap, but it's a good punt. It's going to hit and take a Cyclone roll over the head of the Wolverine defender. It's going to roll inside the 10-yard line.
Wow.
To the 5-yard line.
I take my comment back.
48-yard punt for the Cyclones. Trooper Floyd.
That was about 25 yards of roll.
It's 4:19 to go. Wolverines down 7. Got to go 95 yards.
Got to keep them from getting the big play here, guys.
Yeah. Quarterback stays in the game, number 3. That's Corey Scott. I believe I see him coming on the field. He's going to stand in his end zone with the shotgun. Burt's going to stand to his left, his running back, who's gone the whole game. He's gone the distance. Number 24, 2 receivers to the left side of the formation. Got an unbalanced line to the left side as well. Takes a shotgun snap, going to run to the right side. Cyclone's going to give chase. They're going to hit him in the backfield, and they're going to take him down just as he crosses the line of scrimmage to the 6. Maybe 1 on the play.
Like
Clock's running.
Going to give him about a yard.
A yard on the play.
4 minutes to go in this one by the time this ball's snapped. Scott in the shotgun, moves his running back to his left. Now he moves everybody from right side to the left side, back to the left side of the running back. Waiting on the snap. Now the running back moves as the Cyclones give way to potentially bringing pressure. He throws the ball in the flats, and Terry knocked it down.
Might have been good that he didn't complete that pass because he probably would have lost about 3 yards. And number 24 is not at full speed over there. He's still hobbling around.
Terry Radford knocked that ball down, I believe. He tipped it. So that brings up 3rd down for the Wolverines. 3:42 to go, down 7. Ball's on their own 6-yard line. Scott sends a man in motion. He's going to go and try to throw across the body on the wide receiver screen. Cyclone's going to hit him, though. He's going to get to the 10-yard line, but he got 3 maybe, so it brings up 4th down and 7 for the Wolverines here. 3:30 to go. Injured player number 1
on the field. He's trying to get up.
He looked like he got bent over backwards.
So here you go. Let me ask you, 3:26 to go. You're going to be punting into the wind. Do you take a chance here and say, you know what?
I think you got to roll the dice here.
I think you do. I just don't.
Well, you got 3 timeouts now. You could try and say, all right, we're going to punt.
Well, you got to think about it. They're going to be punting out of their end zone against the wind. Let's say they get it to the 30-yard line.
But you got 3 timeouts, so maybe you think Chester's going to run the ball 3 times. You can stop them, make them punt it, maybe get it back. I don't know. 4th down and 7, 4th down and 6. That's a big number.
It is. It's a big number. But I mean, if you don't 3:26 to go. I just think that they punt it, they're not going to stop Chester.
I don't think so either. But if you turn it over right here, Chester has a walk-in touchdown.
Sure.
3:26 to go, 41-34.
There's a lot of risk.
Injured player Anthony Graybill got up, walked off the field on his own power. We're always excited to see that. He's a good ball player. He's had 3 catches for 22 yards tonight for Woodruff. Big decision.
I got to be honest with you, I'm Chester. I don't put anybody back.
Are they bringing the punt home? No, they're bringing the quarterback home. Big decision for the Coach Bradley Adams. He brought his offense on the field.
Chester needs to call timeout.
Number 3, Coach Floyd's going to call timeout.
Yeah,
they were
not prepared. Yeah.
We'll take it with them. 3:26, 41-34. We'll be back.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones. Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Yeah, he got it.
All right, Corey Scott rolls to the right side, hits his receiver, number 2, Nemo Cochran, in front of Jaquan Carter on an out pattern, and it looks like he got it, but we'll see. They're going to spot this thing. They're going to measure.
They got to measure.
Ball he spotted at the 16-yard line. It looks like he had to get to the 16, but we're going to measure.
I'll be honest with you.
I don't know if he got it. I think he's got to be on the other side of the 16. I just don't know if he's far enough. I can't see the stick on the other side where it's lined up. He might be a length short here. Now the ball's on the right side of the 16, so he may be half a ball. He may have it by half a ball, but I don't know. We'll see.
He's got it by the white stripes.
I think he had to get to the 17. It's between the 16 and 17, I believe. Jeff. We'll see. He rolled out, hit his guy in the flats. Yeah, he got it.
God, by half a football.
15 of 25 passing tonight. Cochran got 6 yards on that play.
It was a first down.
Gutsy play call, 3:16 to go in this one. They'll start the clock.
We just got to keep 3 in the pocket. We just cannot let him get outside because he can create some problems for our guys.
He's fast.
Start the clock, 3:09, 3:10. Number 3, getting this offensive play call, getting his guys lined up. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Takes a shot against it. Cyclones get pressure as Antonio Hopkins lost him. Cyclones going to push him back inside. They're going to take him down. Oh, he squirted free. He squirted free, to the 20-yard line. Cyclones missed him by 3 tackles. Coach Caldwell's fired up, but the clock's running. He got 4 on the play.
Golly, boom.
That was an exciting 4-yard run.
Second down and 6.
Excuse me, I tried to say through and free at the same time. Going to run to the left side as well. He's got a man open on the left side. He hits him in the flats. Maurice Feaster gives chase, but not before the guy gets to the 35-yard line. That's another first down for the Wolverines. That's a gain of 16. $59 yards now passing.
Clock still running.
Three receivers. He takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his left. Cyclones give chase. He's going to try to throw it downfield. It's intercepted by the Cyclones at the 48-yard line. That's going to be Andre Evans. Andre Evans trying to return it. He's going to go down. There's going to be a block in the back by the Cyclones, but it doesn't matter. Cyclones intercept the football.
I thought he was trying to throw it out of bounds.
I think he was, and the wind might have just caught it.
I don't know. That was
golly bum.
But he's got to know the game. You just catch the ball and go down. Just go down. Andre Evans has had quite the second half.
Another interception.
Andre Evans with the pick.
Andre Evans with the pick. That's the second interception for the Cyclones tonight. Flag on the play, but it's a block in the back on the Cyclones, but that's okay. They'll take it over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line after the interception. Trooper Floyd will bring his offense on the field. Coach for Woodruff Wolverines, Coach Adams, has all 3 timeouts, so he'll use them all right here. 1:53 to go. Cyclones need 1 first down, Jimbo.
That's right. That's all we need. And let him call his 3 timeouts. That's okay.
Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. McCullough to his right side, waiting on the snap. Gets the snap, hands it off to McCullough. McCullough at the 45-yard line. He bowls his way over to 45 to the 46-yard line. He gained 3 on the play. Brings up second down and 7.
Timeout.
Second down and 7. Coach Adams called his first timeout. We expect him to do it. Coach Floyd is going to run the football 3 times. He'll keep calling timeouts. We need a first down, Jeff.
Yeah, we definitely need a first down.
Second down and 7 for the Cyclones. We come back to action.
First down, the game's over.
That's right.
Oh, absolutely. Number 3 rolled out to his left. Jeff said he had to keep him in the pocket. He's an electrifying player, but he just tried to throw it out of bounds, and I don't know if he just didn't get it to the right place or the wind caught it or what.
He was trying to throw it out of bounds, but it looked like it just hung up there.
Maybe he was trying to get his receiver to break free. I don't know.
So. It was a strange play. I thought he was trying to throw it out of bounds, but the way the ball floated, I don't think the wind could have had that much of an effect on it.
No, I think he was trying to get his receiver to break free, and Andre Evans was there to make the interception for the Cyclones, which hopefully is what seals this game. We'll see. 1:42 left. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. McCullough in the backfield with him. Takes a shotgun handoff. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. McCullough hands it off to Andre. Andre's 50-yard line, 45-yard line. That's the first down. That's the ball game. So the Cyclones are going to ice this thing. 1:32 to go. Clock stops to move the chains. Andre Evans picks up 12 on the second down and 7 play.
I say it's the ball game. You still could stop it twice, but
well, he could, as long as we don't fumble.
Stranger things have happened.
So they stopped the clock.
Good job on the receivers on that, not to hold. So let's give credit there.
There's that misdirection play we like. 1:32 to go in this one. Cyclones up 41-34. First and 10, balls at the at the Wolverines' 42-yard line. Fake the handoff to McCullough. Andre Evans comes on the end around, hands it off to Andre, and Andre broke free. Got a pulling right guard, number 61, Jordan Land. He's been developed into quite a ball player on that offensive front for the Cyclones. That right side of the offensive line has become the side that is the go-to side for the Cyclones. And when they pull, they'll pull one of those guys, and that's what they need. 1 timeout left for Coach Adams. 1:32 left. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Cyclones jump. C.J. McCree. Back him up 5 yards.
Come on now.
Y'all.
Fifth penalty of the night for the Cyclones. 40th yard, a penalty yard. That's a costly one, though. They've had a couple costly ones. Coach Floyd will address that for sure. It's first down and 15, 1:32. Coach can only stop it one more time, Coach Adams. So Cyclones should be able to salt this game away after that timeout. Shotgun snap to Trooper. Trooper hands it off to McCullough. McCullough gets to the inside, and he gets to the 37-yard line, but there's a penalty marker thrown on one of the offensive linemen, a hold. And you know what? We keep stopping the clock for them.
Yeah.
1:22 left. Back them up 10 yards from the spot, and we'll run first down again.
Dang, damn it.
Race a gain of 10 for Shadim. First down and 18 now for the Cyclones. 41-34, 1:22 to go in this one after the Andre Evans interception. Cyclones trying to salt this thing away. Got the 1 first down, but now they can't seem to move the ball forward without getting penalties. They're going backwards and stopping the clock for the Woodruff Wolverines. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Shadim this time. Shadim patiently runs. He's going to get hit in the backfield, but he's just going to drive the pile forward, and we're going to let it run. Thank you, officials. They let about 6 seconds run off the clock before they stopped it. So it is 1:13. Coach Adams just used his final timeout. Cyclones have it second down and 15. What is it, 25, 40? Is it 40 seconds?
40 seconds.
Oh, Cyclones can salt this thing away. They ain't got to run 2 more plays. And that's the ball game, as long as they don't fumble. Jeffrey.
Yeah, that would be
costly.
That would be a mistake.
That would not be optimal. So the Cyclones look like they're going to pick up they're going to go 1-0 in the region.
Fourth win on the season.
Fourth win, 2 wins in a row. A good win over a really good Woodruff team. Certainly a different team with 15 at quarterback. But let's give Cyclones a lot of credit tonight. Down 14-0. Just really didn't look the part the first 2 series. And boy, their attitude changed, and offensively and defensively. So pretty well played game by the Cyclones. Obviously, still make some mistakes, but they're high school kids. They're going to make mistakes.
Absolutely, that's part of it. All right, Trooper Floyd in the victory formation, takes a shotgun snap, takes a knee, and brings up 3rd down and long.
What's that flag for?
They didn't move the flag, just put the ball back, respotted it.
Oh, he took his knee back there. Oh, excuse me.
52 seconds left. 3rd down, they'll take one more knee, and then it'll be over. They won't have to snap another one. All right, it's inside 40. The 5th play of this drive, Cyclones are going to end it at their own 40-yard line, on 36-yard line.
That'll do her, boys.
That'll be it. Cyclones are victorious. 41-34 over the Woodruff Wolverines here at Cyclone Stadium. Start the region 1-0. Get their 4th win of the game. After spotting the Wolverines 14 points, the Cyclones come storming back and win 41-34. We'll take a break. We'll be back to wrap this thing up. Cyclones are victorious 41-34.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone Football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Dove.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, back here in Chester, your final score, the Chester Cyclones 41, the Woodruff Wolverines by 34. Cyclones moved to 1-0 in the region, 4-3 in the year. Let me recap the scoring real quick. In the 3rd quarter with 8:24 to go, Antonio Hopkins on a 5-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, had a high snap. This was set up by a Maurice Feaster fumble recovery on the Wolverines' first drive. At 3:39, that was 27 consecutive points by the Cyclones, and the Wolverines finally answered with at 3:39 to go in the 3rd quarter with Cochran with a 19-yard touchdown pass from Tucker. The extra point was no good. That was actually set up by a Chester fumble. In the 4th quarter with 11:42 to go, Andre Evans took a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Wolverines, and Trooper threw a beautiful touchdown pass. Good catch, good throw to Andre for 40 yards. The extra point was good. Cyclones up 41-27. And with 7:20 to go in the 4th quarter, Corey Scott with a 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good for the score of 41-34. 41-34, and that was the final score. Good football game, guys. Not bad by the Cyclones, considering they started out in the hole 14-0. Good response. Got a little nastier on defense, a little nastier on offense. Got to be proud. I know still making mistakes, but they're high school kids. They're going to make mistakes, but it's always good to correct mistakes after a win than it is a loss.
That's right. After our slow start in the first quarter, we were down. I'll have to admit I was not very optimistic, but after the third quarter, my confidence really rose, and they came through and pulled it off, 41-34.
What you got over there, Rev?
Absolutely. Let me give you some statistics for Woodruff tonight. This is unofficial. This is Clint Davis statistics doing play-by-play, so we're probably off a little. Just give me
here we go.
This is what I have. For the game, 23 rushes for 92 yards, 16 of 26 with 2 interceptions, passing for 256 yards. Total offense, 49 plays for 348 yards. 14 first downs, 6 penalties for 50 yards, and 3 turnovers. Punted the ball 3 times for an average of 33 yards. I think the big number is the 3 turnovers. That was costly for Woodruff. 2 interceptions and a fumble. For the Cyclones tonight, 45 rushes for 242 yards, 4 of 7 passes for 116 yards, 17 first downs, 5 penalties for 40 yards. Only had the 1 turnover. That was a fumble by Zeke Evans, and that gives the Cyclones a total offense of 52 plays for 358 yards. Trooper Floyd punted the ball 3 times for an average of 34 yards. So the Cyclones are victorious, 41-34. We would expect the game to be statistically very similar as it was. 17 first downs, 14 first downs, 6 penalties, 5 penalties. Total plays, 52 plays versus 49 plays. Total offense, 358 to 348. So we would expect that in a tight ball game, pretty even game.
7-point game.
What we expected, costly issue for Woodruff with turnovers. Cyclones capitalized on all 3 of those turnovers. Well, 2 of those 3. The last one came to seal the game. So with that said, we'll take a break from here, and we'll be back next Friday night. We'll be over in Union, South Carolina, calling the game between the Cyclones and the Yellow Jackets. Region game number 2, but Cyclones get off to a good start in the region. 41-34 victors over the Wolverines from Woodruff. Thanks for joining us. Y'all take care. God bless you. We'll see you next week.
Made possible in part